Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday and happy Labor Day weekend. We're so glad you're with us today. We have 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and is it ever a party? Because we have an incredible sale event that just kicked off yesterday. It is only a 3-day event, so we are on day 2. All wraps up tomorrow night for the big grand finale, so we are awfully excited you're here because one of our bigger sale events of the year is happening, and that means discounts on everything. And we've got very special items, incredible museum pieces, lots of affordable as well, even some returning favorites, and it's all discounted, but then it's an extra $100 off everything. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're really excited you're here because we've got, of course, yesterday was a show fueled by your requests, which was great because we got a lot of those really beautiful classics that were on your wish list. And today is going to be hopefully much the same. We've got a lot of great pieces to share with you, but also a lot that you haven't seen. So again, the goal of the event for us is to move as much jewelry as we can in the next couple of days. And the goal for you is to shop whatever you need, whatever's been on that wish list, or whatever you just see that you fall in love with that you can't live without. And this might even be a good time to get a jump start on holiday shopping as well, because we have so many incredible pieces for you, and they are all the best price they ever can be. And we've got a lot of one-of-a-kinds. Mostly everything is going to be a one-of-a-kind, so it is really a lesson in speed shopping. It is going to be important you dial in as soon as you see something you love, because these pieces do go, every one of them. And so we have some incredible values. I got to tell you, these sale events just seem to get better as the days go on. And that's saying something because yesterday was pretty awesome. So we've got a lot to get to. So we're going to be jumping in. If you have requests, get them in. Remember, all sales are final. That's how deep the discounts are, so that we literally can't make these pieces again for what you're paying to get them home. So it's really important to take advantage. Now, the deal is this: what you see on the air is what you're getting. So that's really important as well. So keep that in mind. In the rare exception that we're going to show you, yesterday we had quite a few, all diamond pieces, and you know our VS diamonds are super, super consistent. You know what to expect there. But those are going to be the pieces we might have a little bit of quantity on. Everything else is what you see on the air. We're still going to change gold colors when we can, still get you that sizing so it arrives ready to wear. But of course, really, really big discounts. So are you ready to shop? Are you ready to save? And are you ready to make those requests? And also some highlights today for our big Sunday, because you know Sunday is an incredible day anyway. So what I wanted just to mention is that if you're a Tanzanite lover and you want a bigger stone, but not oversized, something you can still wear and enjoy on the daily, there is a 7-carat wheel. So it means 4 different rings loaded with diamonds, all 7 carats and up, really some closer to 8 carats, and they are incredibly priced. And there are some really, they're all the best mountings. I really went through a fine-tooth comb, or with a fine-tooth comb, I should say, to make sure that these mountings you're going to see today are some of our best ever. So you're going to see incredible pear shape, oval, also around in an emerald cut, which are those really, really, really sought after cuts. And they're coming up at a discount. So make sure you stick around to see what those are all about. Those are going to be, you just do not want to miss them. There's even an Alexandrite that's certified. So speaking of that museum level material we love, Alexandrite certified by GIA, no less, really affordable, under $3,000. And even some big yellow diamonds are here. And then we have champagne diamonds as well. So if you're looking for a carat or even quite a bit larger, we've got those on the way. So a lot to get to today. But trust me when I tell you, these values, especially right up front, are unseen. They're unheard of. They're amazing. So let's get started with a Rubellite tourmaline. I wanted to stay with our pink theme going on here today, and this is going to be, not all pink, it's not going to, don't worry, it's not all pinks and purples, but we got a lot of them here to start with. And this is going to be a fabulous, fabulous Rubellite. It's item number 1120-895, and it's a really special one of a kind. So get ready, because this one's not going to last very long. You know that. That is a stone that is a 274 on its own, and then it's going to be also 53 points in diamonds in the double halo. So you're getting a really, really good look there. But all I can say is start dialing. Start dialing. It's and we don't have a lot of operators this weekend because it's a holiday. So a lot of people, it looks like, are getting their vacays in. A lot of people around the country are probably last minute summer vacations. So it is going to be important. You don't want to get stuck in the queue is my point. So that makes it even doubly important to be on the phone lines early. But this is our 274, 53 points. I'm going to try it on. It's in the white gold now. Don't have to leave it that way. So you got good news if you're more of a yellow gold lover, especially with, you know, the pinks and the reds that Rubellite give us. Sometimes we want to see that richness of the yellow gold. That's an option. Look at the size of that ring. That is a really precious tourmaline. You know if a tourmaline gets its own specific name as opposed to just being called by, you know, the color that it is, that's really important. That's really impressive. That means it's a super duper rare. So that's what this is up there with Paraibas and indicolites and all those really unusual, like the Jonites, those really unusual tourmalines. And then let me flip it around because a lot of you like to see it the other way. So I'll put that pear shape on facing away from the hand and then take a look at it that way. Beautiful either way, but this is the value. Was a $29.99 ring? Nothing wrong with that when you consider Rubellites and where they should be. It's going a lot less than that though today. So come on in on the early side and get ready because you're stealing jewelry all day long, okay? This is a Labor Day where you don't have to labor at all. You just sit back, relax, but be quick on those phones. That's the key. And get ready for the biggest discounts you can ever imagine, like on this one, where it's going under $1,000. Rubellite doesn't do that, but it's a $999 piece. You actually get it for $899 instead, and that is going to be, one caller only, $899, huge value, and we'll give it 30 seconds because that's kind of what we got to do on everything today. There are huge opals here that are marked down. There are beautiful, we got some of those golden pearls. I've got actually a nice coordinating set of golden pearls in a ring and a pendant that you might enjoy if you like the bigger ones. I know we had a couple pendants yesterday. That was fun. So this is really, really exceptional. And here we go. Excuse me. We're going to get that one home. I hope so. I really hope that goes out. So make sure, again, it's got to and it will. And it is. So 5 seconds left. We'll see who's got it. And then shall we get into our opals? Do you want to see black opals or shall we go to maybe a little crystal opal action? Do you have the Rubellite, Will? It looks like maybe yes. Okay. Thank you. That one is gone. Okay, here we go. This is, okay, it's massive. And make sure that you see, because we just had a really, really, really big Rubellite. Okay. This is another one of those. This is going to just show you how important it is. And that Rubellite was plenty large. And then you see this one, you go, that's a bigger stone. Sure is. An opal that weighs 13 carats 89 in a crystal opal. That means, okay, can we do that math? That's going to look about double that weight. So you're going to get what looks like, if it were any other stone, it'd be about a 27 or 28 carat stone. Think about that for a second. That's really, really wild to be able to get. So we're going to talk about this one and only. And again, if you missed the Rubellite, and I know a lot of you did because we got a lot of phone lines busy right now. If you missed the Rubellite, don't wait. You're getting the hang of things here with this sale event. Here's another one of a kind. Most everything I have is, let's get a look. If you like a crystal opal, but it's got a nice body color to it, a nice base color to it, right? It's not just that transparent material that's all, you know, just translucent or transparent where there's really no color at all. This is special. 1117348 is here. It's in that 13 carat 89. So a 13 karat 89 opal, still crystal opal variety. It's 17 points in yellow diamonds. How fun is that? To get a little extra on those, why put white diamonds when we can just go all out, go extra lavish. Who got the Rubellite, by the way? Who got it? Alicia, thank you so much. Or Alicia, however you prefer it pronounced. But look at how pretty this is with the yellow diamonds and the yellow gold. So this one's going to stay because that's the best way to set those yellow diamonds is in the yellow gold. And how much color are you getting all the way through? Looks like a, if you can imagine this, like a neon watercolor, right? Because watercolors are usually more pastel and more muted. This is like having neon brights. And of course, that's the worst look at it up close. This gives you a little better idea with a little darker lighting. Trust me, I'm looking at it in person away from the light too. There is so much color in this piece. And then think about just the gold it takes to set a stone that's nearly 14 carats. That obviously looks bigger. 17 points in the yellow diamonds right down the side. So keeping that classic, even those really elegant tapered prongs that are so high-end designer, and yet you've got one amazing value coming your way. It was a $59.99 opal. And of course, the beauty of this opal is that you're going to see color all the way through every side angle, every profile, even the back of the stone, which I'll show you here. It is really incredible. Look at this. This is a full-on double-sided. I mean, look at that. There's not even host rock in the back. You see all the same colors and play of color through the back side as you do the side profile. And no, it is not $59.99. We're going to take one of our bigger discounts of the event right here, right now, and it's going to be, oh yeah, come on in early because these prices might shock you. I've been recommending it all. Well, every sale event we do is that the important part is to really make sure you're on the phone lines before you even see the price, because if you wait, it might be too late. It's going to happen more often than not that way. And watch this, not even $59.99. Half of that is still $3,000, and that's too much for today. We're going to take this ultra, ultra, ultra low and make it $999 again. And let's not lose sight of how big that stone is. So actually $8.99 at checkout. That is the stone you get. They're always one of a kind. Look at how beautiful. No other opal is going to be quite like it. This is the most muted the colors will look. Let me tell you, in person, all of these colors, it's almost as if you were, you know, kind of like playing with a setting, you know, like on your television, right? Where you can, you know, turn up the saturation or the contrast or what have you. It's like, imagine that, just bolder and brighter in every way. That's what this looks like. We'll give that also maybe 30 seconds is all that's going to need. And then we even have a black opal in a pendant and brooch combination. So if you are one of our brooch lovers, get ready, because I know that a lot of people are not used to seeing fine jewelry in brooches, right? We don't see a lot of fine precious metals and precious stones used in brooches, but this one's a dual way you can wear it. So there's a million ways you can wear it, really. And so we'll get into that with a black opal that's a free form that's even larger. So we'll have that on the way as well, and so much more. There's even a big Tanzanite. We're doing some of those real early bird specials here before everybody else arrives to the party, and that's our big opal. So $8.99. Let me know who's got it. We're going to keep on moving. And is this too important to show you 10 minutes into a show? I don't think so, because the value. When I'm giving away jewelry and making everything practically free for what it is, then you know what? It's a really, really good time to show it. So take a look at this. It's our Tanzanite. This is, of course, Blue Wing Block D variety. So if you're newer to our show, let's not forget the fact that this is the exclusive home of Blue Wing Block D, and no, nobody else is going to have a better quality. Nobody else has this quality. So there are two things to consider here. This is the best out there. This is also a major stone, but you know what it is that really we find the wearable size that everyone's always asking for, because this is not one that's too big for a lot of people to wear daily. It's not one of those stones that's small where you don't really get a lot of that wow factor and that presence we love, where you're also seeing the red flashes. Now there will, on that wheel I mentioned that we have coming up later, we do have a gorgeous Tanzanite coming up in an emerald cut. It will be with pink diamonds, so it's a little less diamond weight. So keep in mind, we have a 7-carat emerald cut later. I just want you to be able to know, you know, which one is maybe your priority here. But this is the 425, but done in a bridge mounting. So that bridge mounting itself gives it so much ample gold and diamonds underneath and around it, and then surrounding, of course, in that halo. But a 425 tends to be that size that we find a lot of people look for everyday wear. You want something impressive, you want something stunning, you want something bold, but you don't want it to be oversized. Maybe for your, you know, daily activities, this is a great option for you. All of that said, it's the value that we really, really, really love. So take a look at it. It's not going to last very long. It's 1117084. So come on in on the early side, and that opal is still here. That huge opal with all those yellow diamonds at the moment is here for one caller. So keep that in mind. We're going to be moving quickly here, but this is a really special 4 1/4 and a carat 11 in diamonds as well. And look at how they go every direction. You've got 4 rows in total on the sides, 2 that go underneath down the middle, that huge halo as well. And this Tanzanite is the one you get, as is everything that I show you here, besides something that maybe is like a little diamond stud that has nothing but diamonds, right? We might have a little quantity. So rest assured, all that red, that little bit of that angle you see through the sides where you can still see the beauty of the bridge with the diamonds underneath, that's all there. And yet you are not getting, you don't have to compromise saturation level at all. And we're ready for a big value right here, right now. Gorgeous piece, blow it out, one only. White gold is how it stays. How we see most of our Blue Wing Block Ds to start is the white gold tends to be the fan favorite here as far as combinations of gold settings, but we're going to make it really, really affordable. And you can still pop on another ring. Can you imagine that? If you added another band to it, whether it's your classic band, whether it's the Wonder Rings, whatever, that would be really special to see even more stacked up nicks to it. But instead of $79.99, literally on the bag, that is where the price was. I try to give you a heads up on these big sale events of how much you're saving, where did it start, how low is it going, how much do you have to save on a one of a kind. Just to be quick, we are giving away jewelry, and this is how we do it on this one. It's not even $2,999. It's a very, very special piece indeed, and we're so proud of this price. I'm proud of this price. Having sold a good, we've estimated I've sold about 5,500 different Blue Wing Block Ds just in the last nearly 5 years. That's a lot of Blue Wing Block D for one person to offer, and yet, so I've seen them all, seen all the cuts. You want to be ready on this one. It's not even $29.99 any ordinary day. That's the price that's going to be like, a lot of people interested, a lot of people grabbing it, wanting it, getting in on the value. It's even better than $29.99. Huge opportunity here. What can I tell you? This is what we're doing on this sale event. Great way to kind of wrap up the summer season and get you ready for Fall, holidays, you know it's all coming. It may seem far off. It's happening. We want to make sure you're ready with the most fabulous jewelry. Take a look at this. It's not even $29.99 or $2,500. Even better, we're going to take it all the way on down. Just $1,999 instead. So that'll be it. Really fabulous value. It'll be $18.99, of course, at checkout. So an even better value for you if you'd like that one. And then let's get ready. I'm getting ready for that black opal brooch. Pendant, though, combination. So multiple ways to wear it. Really fabulous idea. And trust me, it's one of our bigger values, which is what we're doing right up front here to make sure it's all the wow factor. But we're really keeping things affordable. And then there are some returning favorites. Like I will mention our rose ring coming up. We even have a beautiful, there's an Alexandrite that is going to be quite affordable. So I know that's a stone that doesn't usually get affordable. We'll have that for you as well. Big aquas here, big Paraiba. You know what else is reduced is our largest Tanzanite in a round. We have a 27 karat pendant you might have seen. You probably remember if you have. That's coming down to a new low as well. And it's going to make it our lowest per carat ever. So that's exciting on a big, big stone. Let's get to our next piece because we want to keep on rocking. And this is our beautiful, you know what, maybe I'll start with this one on the hand here so we can get a really good idea. Otherwise, you're going to think, oh, that's just a nice little 1-inch, 2-inch pendant. No, it's quite large. And this is, it's so odd to hold through the tweezers here, but I'll do my best to kind of keep it upright. But the beauty of it is you can kind of play with it as far as being a brooch. It's got a brooch right through the back here. And then it's got the bail right through the top of this, almost ribbon. It's like a super elongated ribbon design. And that is one good looking opal. Now you're only seeing part of the beauty of the opal. You're gonna see a lot more color up close. This is huge. It's item number 112-1496. I'm gonna take it over to the neckline next before we show it up close. There are diamonds that are wrapping pave through it. I wanna show you though from a distance away how this looks. I mean, really, you're used to seeing pieces from this angle and from this perspective. And so when you see, and you can see how much the darker light that I'm standing in really, really helps here because then you're seeing more, still not fully everything you're going to see when you see it in person, but a lot more of that color to expect with that blue base, the bright oranges, yellows, greens, and purples. Reds are there as well. So you're getting all of that, and then watch this as we take it up close. Now remember, it's a veil right where I'm holding it, so that if you want to have this one sitting straight up and down like I do, you can wear it as a beautiful statement pendant on your favorite chain, or you can put it on as a brooch anywhere you'd like, and I think you're going to use it, I think, often both ways. Let me show you the opal close up, moving aside the Tanzanite, still here, and then you're going to see this 2 karat 69, 6 points in diamonds as well as far as accents go, and then you've got a lot of 14 karat white gold. There it is in the full beauty, and look at that stone. I mean, I would really, honestly, there's a lot of gold here, great diamonds, great workmanship and detail, but you know what? It's worth it for the opal, especially when I tell you this. I think it's hard to spend $7,000 or $8,000 on a brooch. Like, I know how versatile they are, and I don't know, you know, I'm probably one of the few that, you know, wears a lot of brooches. I dress up a lot, but I got to tell you, there are a million ways to wear it. The fact it's got a bail as well, right there, makes it really, really extra special. So again, you will find, please just remember you have it in your wardrobe so you can always find a way. Maybe it's going to be your new signature piece and you wear it every day one way or another. It'd be really beautiful and you'd be, you know, that unexpected kind of style because, you know, it's not everybody's wearing brooches these days and yet it's so easy to do and just adds a really nice extra detail to any ensemble. And we're going to make it, well, really affordable because I think it's always hard to wrap your head around a brooch or a pendant for that matter at $7,500. But it's the opal quality that's driving that price. And so instead of $75 or even, you know, anything like that, we're going to blow it out here. And I hope you're on the lines because I've sold a lot of opals just loose to collectors. And an opal of this size from Lightning Ridge, Australia would never be this price that I'm taking the entire pendant / brooch. So instead of even $1,000, here we go again, under $1,000. This is why you want to dial early because trust me, I don't think anybody saw this coming. Nobody saw an under $1,000 price tag on a 269 opal, at least I didn't. And I've got pretty strict standards when it comes to value, and I'm not making it $9.99 or even $8.99. So this is pure giveaway time. This is what we do on this Labor Day holiday weekend, and we so appreciate you being with us. We're gonna make it $888, which actually makes it $788, which makes it, yes, definitely worth the price of admission for that opal by itself, and so many ways to wear it, yet it's such a large piece, and that is not a plated metal, it's not a sterling silver, because anybody who knows the gold world today is looking at that going, no, 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 no. There's no gold weight. You can't do that kind of gold weight for $788, let alone the diamonds and the opal that you have. So first caller Good luck. Okay, so let's give that 30 seconds. That should not take any longer than that. And if you are a fan of brooches, pendants, anything at all, statement pieces, larger jewelry, really beautiful, unusual pieces, that is it. Look at that opal. I mean, look at the back there too. It's nicely finished in the back. So you've got a little, under gallery for that opal. It's all bezel set, so it's well protected. Opal is a stone. You want to give a little extra protection to at all costs, although in a pendant and a brooch, it's not going to be susceptible to that much wear and tear, right? But that should be gone. $788. Take it if you love it. We'll keep moving. A lot of pieces still hanging out here for you to choose from. So how about this? You want to get to something really cool? We have Alexandrite on the way. We've got a beautiful Tanzanite pendant, the big round that I've been telling you about. This opal's got to go. Let me know if you like it. And then we are going to get to one of our bigger values of the entire day. And I'm going real early here because we've got actually a white and a yellow, and that's really exciting because, you're going to see what you're going to get here. So let me have you choose. Do you like the turquoise Sleeping Beauty variety in the white gold, or do you like it in the yellow gold? Those are your options. Now, if you wanted to, we'll go ahead and do it in rose gold as well, if you would prefer. I would really stick to one of these classic, tried and true gold colors here for the turquoise. Let's come in a little closer. I don't think anything I'm going to have all day is as large as that opal brooch was, which is still here if you want it. I've got my eye on that Tanzanite emerald cut in the bridge. That's like my dream ring, and I don't have a blue wing black tea because everyone I fall in love with, you guys fall in love with as well, and then they're gone. So here we are with a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm going to try to get all the little fuzzies off these turquoise pieces here. It looks like they're attracting some of the little, the material they were set in. We've got the white or the yellow, as you see. Rose gold I'll do. 1120207 is here, and yet it is going to be, you get the gold color option. It's a real classic kind of style. It's a round, which makes it a more unique 5 carat 46, which is very large in turquoise, considering that no composites here. This is not going to be composite material or any of that material that's, where they kind of grind up the material and then they glue it together and they give you the look of a bigger stone, because the bigger stones do get exotic and they do get expensive as a result. And that is not the case here on either way. It's exotic, but it's not expensive. So it's the best of really what we do, which is all about value. It's Value Central. Welcome to the value party. That's what we're doing here, 546, plus the diamond weight is 22 points. They keep it a fine pave to make sure that indeed, I'm a big advocate of wearing turquoise every day, just because it goes with everything so well. There's a lot of stones that maybe you feel like, not sure if that's going to go with everything that I wear. Take it from experience. Turquoise does go with everything, and it really not just goes with everything like, oh, that's all right, like a real complement, like a real color blocking complement to anything you put it with, which is why I think so many of us love it. Then, of course, the pure color that you're getting. Yes, question, Jason, are you taking the brooch? Go ahead. I saw you were trying to get my attention. The brooch? Yeah, congratulations. You've got it. Thank you. Let me know who got it when you know. So the turquoise is going to be your choice of white, yellow, rose, and it's a big size. $24.99 was the original price tag. And then we're going to make this a lot more affordable than that. It's actually even got a full under gallery, which I'll show you, which is even engravable if you wanted to. So there's almost like a full mirror finish disc behind it. I've got one in the yellow gold, which I love yellow gold and turquoise. I don't know, usually when there are VS white diamonds, I love to see our diamonds set in the white gold, but look at this on the hand in the yellow. For example, this is a really good look. You can see there's a richness the yellow gold adds, but it's such a big stone. But, we didn't go over the top with the diamond weight. So if you feel like, I don't know if I wear 2 or 3 carats per ring on a daily basis, this is a good way to go. You get that finer border of the diamonds in the pave. It's also going to be less than $1,000, and it should not be, because $24.99 is the original price. We're going to do a lot better than that. It's not even $9.99. So remember, all the prices you see on air are still before your $100 off. So keep that in mind. And we really want to help you own whatever you like. And that's why requests are important too. If there's something we can find for you, if it's here, we'll bring it on out. But it's not even $8.99 at all. We're going to take it a lot lower, and it's a beautiful way to get a turquoise, and we'll make it $888, which then again makes it only $788 at checkout, just like our opal brooch just was, which is gone out of here. So we have still the big crystal opal, that nearly 14 karat oval ring. We have the emerald cut blue wing block D, at least for another 2.5 hours until it goes, or until I take it. So either way, and trying to get myself a blue wing before they completely sell out. And I love these sale event prices. So here we are with a really good $788. We'll give that 30 seconds as well. Then we're going to bring out 2 gorgeous golden pearls. I know a lot of you missed out on pearls yesterday. I had 2 gorgeous golden pendants. They were the golden South Sea pearl pendants, and they were gone in a hurry. And who got that opal? Carolyn. Thanks, Carolyn. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I know you will. glad you're here early because boy, oh boy, the early birds are definitely getting the deals here today. And you know, on a busy holiday weekend when everyone's on the go, it is a good time to be here ready to go ahead and grab the jewelry you love. So let's get to our beautiful South Sea Golden Pearl. Heads up, pendant lovers, this is it. Although this one has black and yellow diamonds. So unique. Let's take a look at it first from a distance here on the hand. This is what I think it's so important to get a little size perspective as we begin. Now your bail is going to be a double bail right up top. So it's actually going to be item number 1119679 here. And it's just amazing, isn't it? Because it looks like the pearl is floating among this open circular style, which we often see with pendants because we love that circle of life look. But it's actually an 18 karat gold setting, which notice you don't see a lot of gold. It's covered in diamonds and then your pearl's floating in the middle. It's going to sit like this. You can't make your pearl defy the odds of gravity here because it's actually got the bail only at the top portion, but it is finished on the inside, which we'll show you. I want to give you a look here at the diameter. Those are yellow and black diamonds. It's 12.5 millimeters on the pearl, which is a big size, but then you get 92 points in the diamond weight, which are the black and yellow diamonds. So that's a really good look as well. And then here's what it looks like from a distance away. 1 inch in diameter. We'll take it over to the neckline so you can see how it's going to look on you. And that's when you put your favorite chain right on through it. Just put your favorite chain. And then, of course, you're not going to see, like my tweezers are bigger than your chain is going to be. So you're not going to see that chain. It's going to look like it's floating on your neckline, which is a really beautiful look. I'd recommend just your finer, your finer gauge, whether it's your Rolo link, whether it's your beautiful finer box chain would be really elegant with it, but you get the idea. Supply your favorite chain, probably yellow gold's best. If you want the match, this is all 18 karat, and then we take it up close for you so you can see what it's all about. Look at this stunner. And then it's got some great finishing, which I'll share with you as well. I'm trying to figure out how I can hold this properly without getting you too much look at the tweezers there, but there's your close-up. I'll kind of zoom back a little bit. And for everybody who missed out on pendants yesterday, remember how important this is to get in on this one today. There's your, oh look, it's actually going to be a little bit of white gold in the rear. You've got the black rhodium, and then you've actually got the yellow gold. So it's actually a tri-color type look in your metals here. Really interesting how they did that backdrop actually in the white gold in there. And you can see that really pretty setting. Isn't that pretty with the clover heart shapes combined that set that pearl? And then we're going to blow it out. First call, you can have it. It's supposed to be today. On sale because it did start at $39.99. Obviously, you're going upgraded in the diamonds here, so really important to see. But you know what? Instead of even $9.99, let's try something different here. It's $9.99 only. It'll be $8.99 at checkout. That's $3,000 of savings for the pearl, and then we'll have a great match in a ring to come up next that's going to have a really beautiful style with it, almost like ribbons of gold around your pearl. So this is one only, $8.99 at checkout on that one. Really good look, and that's almost a carat in diamonds. Remember all of that 18 karat gold. Do want to point out there's a little bit of concave way that the actual circular design is done. So meaning, if you see there, it's not all on the same plane. It's not all flat. There's a little bit of a dip through what would be the middle there of your piece. If you look at it that way, which is how it's going to sit, there's a little bit of that dip to the way the diamonds are done. So let me know if you'd like that one. Here's the ring to go with it, or you can wear it separately, obviously. But this is really unique in designer and really takes that open work of ribbons of gold and diamonds and then allows that stone to once again look like it's floating there. And yet this is going to be 112-1444, and it's a 13 millimeter this time around. You get a great look here, and it's going to be an 18 karat gold setting yet again. So going to that higher purity in gold, which is so important, but also staying in the yellow gold, designer piece, not our own, so it's got to stay there. But here's what we'll do for you. Really special opportunity. Yellow gold only is how it stays. You got to see it on because otherwise you have no idea what it looks like with this kind of length here, right? And that's a really impressive style. And think about how much gold. Don't take that open work as, oh, maybe there's not that much 18 karat gold. There's actually a ton of 18 karat gold here, but it's not heavy. If you get your true size, it's going to sit perfectly balanced on the hand like you see here. And yet I'm going to flip it around because it's my perfect size right now, which very few rings are actually a 5 3/4, which is what I'm wearing now, actually more like a 5 1/2, but you can see how it's really anchored there. So that's where it stands. It's easy to size. That's the other way. I kind of feel like now it almost looks, I mean, maybe it's because I wear a lot of initials, but this almost looks like the letter P to me when it's upright like this in a way. Kind of like an abstract, maybe a little extra meaning there, but it's actually going to be $9.99 as well. So taking it down to $8.99 if you'd like that one in the yellow gold, stays as is in that 18K, and that's going to be a one only for that truly designer piece. Now that as a jewelry person, you know, and I know I'm talking to my peers here as far as a lot of us like jewelry, meaning we don't just like it, we look at it, it's like a hobby and a passion, so we look at it everywhere we can get it. We look at the fine, we look at the costume, we look at the TV as well as we look at the really, really high-end designers, right? This is no doubt, it's not for everybody, right? It's a definite showpiece, but it definitely gives that look of immediately you see it and you realize that's high-end. That's high-end, it's special, it's different, it's bold, it doesn't look like what everybody else is wearing. First of all, a golden pearl is always rare to get. Remembering this is not dyed. This is a natural South Sea pearl. So the South Sea pearls are the really high-end variety. They don't get any help from us, right? It's just all Mother Nature. It's all the mollusk. So it is really divine to get a huge size, then to still, we got to point out, it's got really, really fine nacre. It's perfectly shaped. It's the round. That's what you want ideally. There are a lot of pearls out there that are Baroque pearls, and they're all kinds of different, you know, shapes and wonky and all that. And those are pretty, I think. I think there's something cool and organic. Do you have the pearl pendant or ring? You got it. We'll measure the pendant. It's 1 inch. We'll measure it again. So let me grab the pendant here. We're going to show that again for our caller who's on the line. And then we'll take a look at the ring here. So they might be, well, actually, probably, I think the delay is probably accounted for by now. So let me put it on the hand again. This is the pendant. Am I correct? You wanted to see the diameter again? Okay, 1 inch. It's 1 inch, and I'll just go ahead and measure it one more time, and then I'll put it on the neckline one more time. There it is. There's the 1 inch diameter exactly. You see the open work. Forgive the tweezers. There's just, I don't have a chain here for you, so I've got to just, you know, hold it up. But there it is from a distance on the neckline, so what that's going to look like. This is going to be the way it's going to sit, though. The bail is only right up here up top, so you put your chain. There's actually 2 little bails behind it, so you're going to put your chain right through it, and so that pearl is going to sit centered on the base within the circular style. So that's $8.99. Sounds like that one's going. Obviously, if you want to wear it a little lower, you can. A little higher, you can. Totally up to your personal preference and what your chain is going to dictate there. So back up close we go, and that's going to be the pendant, and you can see how it coordinates well with the ring too if you want to get the set. So pendant may be gone. Ring is here at $8.99. Thank you on the pendant. I have a really high-end opal too that might actually go a little bit. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the shape, even and size that we had in that brooch that's already gone. So we'll share that with you here coming up. And who's been waiting on those really fine black opals? But a lot of times lately we've been seeing really good opals with yellow diamonds as well. Here's another example of that. So another freeform stone, which often they'll do to maximize the opal rough. It's a really, really good look. Haven't had any requests yet, so I'm wondering if maybe we accomplished that yesterday, got every single request in. But listen, if you were not with us, you're still welcome to make requests as well if you have any. But this is 1120528. Did you get the pendant, Will? Okay, so the pendant's gone, but the ring is here. So if you want the golden pearl in the ring, which was a little bit larger, you can get that. And then here's our 243 freeform black opal. It's a massive stone. This one really looks about triple what it weighs, and it does have 18 points in the yellow diamonds, 32 points in the white diamonds. So altogether, you're going to get a half carat, nice round, even half carat in diamonds. But we keep the double halo almost a little bit more on the dainty side to really juxtapose with the big size of the opal, which is such a statement. How about this band too? It's a little detail, I realize, but the way the band overlaps over what would be the outer halo, I think that's really attractive because it just gives it a little more detail that we don't usually see, where you've got that little extension there. So the yellow gold of the band is going to meet up with the yellow diamond halo. So it kind of goes over what would be the traditional white diamond halo that you have here. Amazing value, one only. You know how opals are. You're the only one that's going to have this stone. And it's a really high-end size, quality, beautiful colors as well that you're getting. Take a look at it. It's not even going to be, though, I love this value. This is not going to be this $59.99 start price. That's where it's been for quite some time. I don't think this is, gosh, it looks like it's been a while since it's been on the air. Stays as is because you're getting 2 tones of gold there. And then look at the way we finished it. That to me is one of the prettier under galleries we create right there, just with the elegance of it, right? There's an ornate nature to it that really gives you a lot of beauty and scroll work there, which I think is really attractive. Plus you get this basket work, same thing, carries right on through, and you can see how it tears up to that stone, which is going to give you, there's blues and greens, but there's still a golden element coming through as well. First caller can have it. It's a big one. It is $1,999 only for the very, very first caller. So again, 1 in the world that looks like that, huge size. You saw, actually, let me show it on the hand again here for you so you can see how this is going to look, because yeah, that looks a lot bigger than a 2 carat 43, and we expect that, but it looks a lot bigger than 5 carats, which is what we usually see with opals. Look at double what they weigh, and how about that one? Really, really good look. So $19.99 will be $18.99 for you, one only as is. And let me flip it around if you like more of that narrow point. I mean, it's almost like it's a modified, almost like if you squint, it could be like the inspiration behind the cutting could be more like a pear shape. But you see there, that love that band. Again, that band going up and over the white gold outer halo there and meeting up with the yellow diamonds, which is so incredibly special. So that is a quick one only. And then we've got, how about this? I've got a really important bangle giveaway. I've got some other rings that we're going to show you. We've got a beautiful, beautiful high-end, real superstar piece here that you're going to love. Now, this one is going to be item number 1120104 that we're going to show you here. It's really important. It's a coral, and we've got a huge Mediterranean coral here, and yet we've got a lot of great wheels too. And keep in mind, I know a lot of you are waiting, the 7 carat Tanzanites are going to be here. 7 carat plusers, really, really special. Oh, you're going to love them. They're so high end, and we've got some of your favorite cuts here as well. But let's do this. We've also got that big Tanzanite pendant. So the 27 carat is here. It's not just about, you know, we love to keep everything affordable here on these sale events. I know you do too, but there's a lot to be said for getting you a piece that has an incredible opportunity like this does, right? Where you're getting a little higher in a museum piece. That's actually where you have the most money to be saved, is on a piece like this. So we really want to keep that in mind. Keep in mind we have a lot of bangles too. Bangles in sapphire, but bangles in even multicolored sapphires and the blue sapphires that are traditional. And this is one so many of you have asked for. It's a designer piece. It's our only one we can get from the designer. The designer, to be totally transparent here, was not all that thrilled with the fact that they do this design and it's one of their icons. And when they, sometimes we'll work with designers who we have great relationships with, and sometimes every now and then the prices that we put on the air for you might actually strain that relationship a bit, just because there is a certain level they work with, and this is all solid 18 karat gold, first of all, in the yellow gold. There's a certain quality level that, remember, these are still in their stores as well. So when there's really well-known pieces like this iconic look with the princess cut sapphires, and then we discount it, sometimes they're not all that thrilled. Well, get ready. This is going to be a real quick presentation. We only have the one. Stays in the yellow gold for an average size. It's a full-on bangle, but you have the most vibrant sapphires. They're not going to like this price tag, because they still get in their boutiques all around the world every single day. They get big money for this bangle, as it should be. There's a ton of gold, but also you're getting 5 carats plus in your sapphires. 5 carats, all the brightest and the boldest of the colors you could ever want. It really does this ombre effect, which, think about how many stones. I know this is kind of like, nobody likes to think about how these pieces come to fruition. But remember, as somebody who designs jewelry, let me tell you, you have to start with so many sapphires to create a design that's going to have that perfect ombre, because it's not easy. They don't just arrive from a little sapphire fairy where suddenly all the perfect sapphires are aligned in the right cut, in the same matching cut, size, and shape, and they're just all splayed out. This is tough to do. You have to have so many options when it comes to sapphires to make this happen, to get it the right look, because one stone being off a little bit, too saturated, not enough, it throws the whole look. So when you see this bangle, and I know a lot of you have missed it before, we've had some similar looks. Let's take a look at it. I don't know it. I don't think it's going to last very long, we'll tell you that. It's item number 112-1002. So you're getting this huge piece, yellow gold only. Now let me show you the back, because it's almost like these squared off links that you get. Same thing is happening. So in order to keep that beautiful setting they have, every stone set in its own channel, they kept it like a box link, but really pronounced. This button, which is in the very center of the rear, is going to be your button to open it up. It clicks close like a lot of our bangles do, but it's not, I just want to point out, it's not on the sides, because we want to keep that as seamless as possible. So we put that in the very back. Now watch this as we zoom back and show you all the sapphires in a row here. Let's go. We've got the beautiful, starting over here with those beautiful yellows, into the orange, and then the padparashas, then those pinky reds, then the reds. So yes, there are a couple rubies, which are still part of the Cornflower family. Then it goes from ruby red to pink, then the blues, all the way from the royal to the cornflower to the lighter, and then the greens in different colors as well. One only, watch this. It's also going to be so, wow, this is a heavy piece. It always surprises me when I feel it, because you know it looks heavy, and then you feel it on the wrist and realize, okay, This is really, 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 really well done. There it is from a distance away, so you can see how that's going to look. Average size, and I love the shimmer. Just like our diamond princess cuts give, there's a really good shimmering effect. Obviously, there's some beautiful cutting through each and every one of those princess cuts, but it's also going to be that beautiful way. You see the surface shines, right? So it's really well done, and that's smooth as silk, not going to catch on anything, no sharp edges, not a prong in the piece, and then this is how easy it is. There's a little flexibility to it. So you've got easy on, easy off, because you see how you're just going to put it, pop it right over the wrist, go on the narrow side there, and then you've got this locking mechanism. You could just probably leave it on. It's not going anywhere, but it locks in place simply by aligning it and popping it closed. So this one's going to be, remember, 18 karat yellow stays as is. It's 502 in sapphires, no diamonds. So just, again, goes with everything with all the colors you have there. And we're going to make it really easy, and there's a little designer insignia in the back. But $69.99, ooh, it's a lot less than that. $7,000 is a little bit out of our comfort zone here, but that's still about a 75% discount off of what the designer gets in their stores. So this is the same quality, the same beautiful look, and it's going to be less than $6,000, less than $5,000, less than $4,000, less than $3,000. It's not even $3,000 or $29.99. This is one only. I wish I had 100 of them. We could use them, because this is that iconic, must-have, in-demand look. And yet we're not even asking $29.99. It's only $2,888, which makes it $27.88 instead. And you will put it on whether you're wearing it all by itself, whether you're stacking it and layering it with other pieces. You will put that on and be wearing it every day, and you'll be amazed at, for being the heavy weight it is, the comfort built in, the smooth way that all those princess cuts are set, the major gold weight you have, not just from the top, but look at that profile, all mirror finished as it is, multiple colors. It's really every color of the sapphire rainbow here is represented, including the rubies. We got in some rubies there to really create that perfect ombre effect. So that is going to be $27.88. I know I've got 3 people talking about it, only one piece, and boy, do we have a lot of great jewelry that's still hanging out here if you would like. So give us a call with your favorites and let me know who's got this bangle. All those different sapphires, again, stays as is, average size. That just means if you wear 6.5 to 7.5 ordinarily in any bracelet, this bangle is going to work for you. So $27.88, one only. Good luck. Coming up, big, big aquas. Who wants to get in the museum here? Huge Alexandrite GIA certified. I know a lot of you have been asking for those. The problem has been they're all $15,000. We've got a couple, but they're $15,000. I think my cheapest one was $9,999. So instead, we're going to bring you a really, really big markdown. Probably our biggest value of the day, maybe of the entire weekend, is an Alexandrite, GIA certified, carat 20 stone, huge diamond weight, all of that happening for less than $10,000, a lot less. So get ready. And then if you want, let me just point out, we have bangles with just blue sapphires. A bangle. Victor, are you getting this bangle or something else?
The ring from yesterday, the big gold ring.
Oh, gotcha. Which big gold ring? Oh, I know the, oh yes, one of my favorites. Jason, are you getting this one? Okay. Yes. Oh, good, the ring. Yes, good. The ring with the yellow diamond stays in yellow gold. That opal's gone, the opal ring we had earlier. Good. So we've got this one here, a lot of pieces from earlier going, including yesterday. Great chance to pick those up. And then we do have that sapphire. This is what I was just pointing this out. If you just want to go blues, we have the Cornflower blue sapphire bangle as well. Each sapphire in a round with their own individual halo. So that's coming up too. And that'll be a little later. So if you want all the colors of sapphire, go here. If you want blues alone, we'll have that coming up for you at some very important mark. Maybe we do this. Let's just do this. Put it up now. Blue sapphires. Then we'll have all of our sapphire bangles done and gone. And this won't take long either. But here's the problem. It's got that diamond weight, which is going to add a lot of value. These are all not just blues. I know everyone goes, oh, blue sapphires. Well, that's what I expect, so they're not that special. Quite the contrary when they're cornflower blues like these are. You're taking not just any blue, not just whatever blue, not just a dark inky navy blue like is so commonplace in the sapphire world, but you're getting a really, really special, that one's still here if you want it, although verifying. You're getting all the best in sapphire. The cornflower blues are the elite, the important. It's a very specific color. You can't call it cornflower unless they actually achieve this really specific colorway. This is what they all have. And add to that that they're round, brilliant cuts. They're all perfectly matched, not easy to do again, whether you're doing the ombre effect like we just saw or matching cornflowers, that's not easy. Then you have 220 total weight, and then of course this adds diamonds because 62 points is your diamond weight that's gonna be wrapping around every single one of those sapphires. They all have their own halo. Wait till you see this on. I would recommend white. We can do yellow or rose if you'd like. On a bangle, that's an even bigger deal. I know we like to change gold colors on rings when we can, and we do. But to change it on a bangle when there is this much gold weight and you have 7 inches worth of gold essentially that, again, is wrapping around your wrist, hinged material, lots of labor that goes into that, to be able to say just, oh yeah, we'll change the gold color in your bangle, that's a lot of extra expense. You're not paying for it, we are. So extra, extra, extra value there. Here's what we're going to do. It's item number 112-1849. It is fabulous. How about those 7 lucky stones going across the top of your wrist? Take a look at it. It's also, it's got a mark down, and I'm going to abandon it for a minute because I know we just have that sapphire bangle still here. So instead of doing, now obviously you're getting here the 7 stones, right? 7 perfectly matched. Let me prop it up to you a little bit so you can see that head on. See all those gorgeous stones you have. The brilliance of the rounds really allows them to really just, you know, they sparkle and shine like they're blue diamonds. 220. 62 points in diamonds, 31 points each on those sapphires, hinged on one side, double figure 8 safeties. Let me try it on for you as well, because the size of the bangle you might expect for the original price of $59.99, maybe they're teeny tiny. No, they are not. There it is on the wrist for you. So again, an average size, so 6.5 to 7.5. If that is what you wear, you are good to go here. But look at that beautiful piece, isn't it? Stick around. This is going to be really, it's our last sapphire piece in the blues besides one ring that is, even with all the discounts, it's over in that $15,000 range. This could be. $59.99 is a very fair value as it is. Watch this, really easy on off. It's just hinged. You just kind of press down that little button, it hinges open, and then you click it closed. It aligns, it locks. Then lock your figure 8 safeties, which you have 2 of, and you're good to go out the door. So you're not having that bracelet go anywhere. So here's what I would recommend. There is a big value here, but I'm not sure if that sapphire bangle we just had is still here. I'm not sure if this markdown of all the way down to $39.99, I'm not sure if that's going to do it. Obviously, you get the VS diamonds at almost 2/3 of a carat, so that's what separates from the last one. And you get the individual larger stones. Obviously, there were 5 carats in the last one, all these different colors, but this is where each stone is larger, matched, cornflower blue. Tell you what, I'm gonna do something I am literally not allowed to do during a sale event, and that is start an auction. I'm curious who's with us, and this is why I'm doing it, because at $39.99, guess what? It's still here. I don't wanna leave anything here. The job is to get all the jewelry we show you out. So here's what we're going to do. Instead of $39.99, that's the price today. It's supposed to be $38.99 at checkout. Ordinarily, you'd say, okay, good, let everyone fight over it. There's one only. Here's what we're going to do instead. I'm going to put an auction availability for you. We're going to mark it down as a result. So if by dialing in, you've got a huge discount, a bigger discount coming your way, and this is how we're going to run it. We're just going to see if we've got anybody who loves it, because if you do, this price is going to be tough to resist because I'm not starting at $35. When we are supposed to be at $39.99 done, said and done price, that's already significant to go an extra $500 off. We're going even lower than that because I want to get these phone lines rocking and make sure that we're ready for day 2, which is also the second to last day of our Labor Day weekend sale. Here's how we do this. Instead of $35, instead of $3,000, instead of $2,500, there's $1,500 off the discounted price. And we're not leaving it there. It's not $25. I'm going to do something crazy here, and we're going to start at $2,000 only, $2,000 with a $10 increment only. And still, even with this auction, which obviously not supposed to happen on a sale event, we're going to go ahead and still give you $100 off when you win. So instead of spending, you know, even $2,000, if that's the opening bid and that's all we get, let's say hypothetically, then you would actually spend $1,900 instead. How about that for a value? Here's what we're going to do. White, yellow, or rose still. So again, the extra bonus of taking this even lower for you if you would like, and meaning, like, again, the $100 off, yours to take. However, you're also changing the gold, so if the only deal breaker is you really are more committed to yellow gold, no problem, let's do it. Let's spend the extra money. You don't have to, we do. Let me give it 60 seconds to get that one started. That should go. 31-point diamond cut cornflower blues. Do we have the picture of the cornflower to show everybody in case they're not familiar with why? Because a lot of people might be saying, I don't know, they look like blue sapphires. Remember, most are so dark, most are so inky and navy, you don't even see a lot of blues. This, my friends, is the cornflower for which this stone is so aptly named. So when you actually get what I would describe as a bright blue with a little bit of a purple undertone to it, so that it's almost like a little bit of like a neon lilac, when you get that, that makes it cornflower, and that's what you have right there. You see those very precious stones. We only have one, and obviously no open. So 25 seconds remaining. We don't do bangles for under $2,000. This one would be $1,900 if we get the open. We don't have it, so we'll wait out the 20 seconds. We'll see if we've got it. Or you know what, better yet, it's weird, right, to see an auction. You guys know as well as I do, they're not supposed to happen on a sale event. So here, let's make it even more interesting. First caller, we'll reset the clock. We'll give it 30 seconds. I'm going to take it even lower, and you take it if you love it, because this is the bangle event. This item, this price drop, is, out of all the bangles I've had, many, right? There have been some really good bangles that I've had here, especially even recently. And during this sale event, we're going to make this one even better than $2,000. I'll just make it $19.99 first caller. If you can be quick, in 30 seconds, it's yours. We're still going to change the gold color. We're still going to give you the $100 off. There's no longer an auction. I just want to make sure that it does indeed go. So here it is. Last chance, last call. $19.99. Forget the auction. We'll just make sure it goes, and quickly. So that's the way we celebrate sapphires here today. Only the one, $19.99, yellow gold spine, rose gold spine. We can take all those stones out, transfer them over to a different mounting if you would like. But that is now $1,899. That's unheard of. You don't see that. This is Labor Day weekend. This is one of those sale events that we wait all year long for. We have to wait 9 months into the year to see this and get you those incredible discounts. And that one's here? Okay. Well, we need something like this. Item number 1120-104. Let's take a look at our largest coral here. Designer piece, one big diamond, coral that actually replicates the coral reef. I love this designer, whoever it is, who put this together and said, you know what, let's show off the fact that this is an organic gem. It's a 15-millimeter coral. It's got a 5-point individual diamond. It's in yellow gold. And you know what? It's $1 to the first caller. How about that? So I can't take the $100 off because I can't legally pay you to buy jewelry. That I've tried before, I can't do it. So it's $1. So we just, again, we'll leave it as $1. But it's actually in the 14-karat yellow gold, and we'll see who's got it. And sounds like we may have a call coming in. Maybe. Let's see. We'll find out. Let's see if anybody's got it. It's yes, thank you, Tony. So it didn't go up in price. We'll just now be able to take the $100 off. Yay! Who's got it, Tim? You got the first caller? Do you know who it is yet? He's like, I'll look. Okay, so that one's sold to Tim's caller. Thank you so much, Tim. Let me know when you know. Who is it? Who got it? Oh, Mary got it. Thank you, Mary. Enjoy it. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. That one's gone. So congrats again. Still 101 minus 100, so $1. So Mary, thank you so much. Mary got that one. Enjoy. Stays in the yellow gold, by the way, Mary. All right, so that is going to be, you never know, that could happen throughout the weekend. So make sure you stay with me. Have us on your speed dial, redial, however you can get in connected to us fast. Let's also talk a little bit about top of the hour is only 9 minutes away, by the way. Thanks, Mary. I heard Tim go, Mary says thanks. Thank you. Thanks, Mary, for watching. Busy holiday weekend. We're always glad. Hey, Linda, I just got your request here. So, and this is one of the most talked about rings that we have. It's going to be a pretty important value. Linda, let's show it real quick. It's a 74-point diamond band. This is the band I always recommend for everybody if you want a classic band, but big diamonds. 74 points in diamonds. You're welcome. You're welcome, Mary. This is going to be our 74-pointer. All big stones. Matter of fact, we'll count all the stones here so you know how big they are, because they're really, really important. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Looks like a dozen stones there. Give me the dozen diamonds. $19.99 is the original price. Sorry, I'm not going to do that. Can't do that. Item number 1110-531. Let's try something a little different for Linda. Linda, this is a little bit, it's a piece that just went up in price, so it's $19.99. I'm going to go a little bit lower for you because I know everyone's probably expecting this to be less than $19.99. It is such important diamond weight though, and with those diamonds being 12 stones individually, you realize they're over 6 points apiece. So that is not just a diamond accent anymore. Diamond accents are 1 and 2 points. Sometimes they're even less than a point. You realize a lot of accents out there are less than 1 point in size. So they're not even fully cut, fully faceted, typically out and about. Ours are. This is actually where you're getting over 6 points. They go right across, directly across the hand. I do want to show you it's finished completely on the inside. So the gold is solid on the inside as well as through the profile. And it looks great in white, yellow, or rose, which will do all 3 gold colors. But it's actually going to be, and this is a quick one here, and I know they just moved the price up because it costs a fortune to make. It makes a great wedding band. It makes a great wedding set. I love stacking this one. Maybe the Wondering's not your jam. That's okay. Totally get it. If you want to go classic, you can still use this as a ring guard if you get 2 of them. So if you get 2, they still stack and they still go around other rings. And I'll make it $7.99, which makes it $6.99 at checkout if you'd like it. So huge value there by request. I know they don't like to bring out these diamond pieces that just got elevated in price because we lose money and go backwards on it. But it is $6.99 if you'd like it at checkout. So that's a big one there for you. And that's also, you know what, Tony, before we go back to the wheel, let me just show everybody as a thumb ring, because a lot of people ask me, almost every day I get this question, what is the ring that you love to wear as a thumb ring? It's this one. I don't, do the really super skinny band sometimes. I'll do that as a pinky ring or stack those. This one I love to wear as a thumb ring. So if you want something that, again, works really well for that, sits low profile as this one does, it works well. Even as, this one's really large for me, but, I'll just kind of prop it up as a pinky ring so you can kind of get the idea of what it would look like there as well. The diamonds are sure to go halfway around at least, so that's important too. You're not going to be left with this little, partly around the sides, partly around the top. This is important. It goes from one side to the other. So thanks for the request, Linda. That's $6.99 at checkout. Yeah. The Ceylon Sapphire bangle again? Sure. That's still here, huh? Okay, we'll show the bangle again. Here comes the bangle again for you. Yes, you've got the, okay, so the bangle's verifying right now. Let me zoom back here. I'll leave that ring because I know a lot of you are on the lines for the diamond band. Here's the sapphire bangle, and then I'll scoot that back so you can see that at the same time still. So this is, you can see, the ring goes with everything, right? Anything that you have in diamonds, even if you don't have a piece of jewelry in your collection, that diamond band's a great way to start. It really is. And it's even the wedding set ring. Like, you need that wedding band. Once the engagement ring, is had, you need that wedding band to go next to it. This is a perfect option for a wedding band. I have a friend of mine, she recently got married. She was engaged for about a year. She got married. She got the band. She went with faux lab-grown stones. She spent, I kid you not, $5,000 for a band that had a half carat in diamonds, and they were lab-grown. Lab-grown. Obviously wasn't that good a friend because she doesn't watch the show. If she did or had, she would probably be shopping a band like this instead. That for $6.99 today, you get 74 points in diamonds that are from the earth. So that's even more important, and a VS quality. So does that help you out? And by the way, Allison, if they need to see that on the wrist again, let me know. Do you like the band or the bangle? Band or the bangle? Bangle? Bangle verifying? Yes, Jason. Which one? Band? Sounds kind of it sounds the same when I hear it from a distance away. Band or bangle? Would you like to strike up the band, or would you like to really cause a bangle? We got the whole thing going, guys. It's amazing jewelry, start to finish. Let me know if you have requests. Hour number 1 is just about done. 2 hours left today, 3 hours tomorrow night. Big grand finale. Let me know, Allison, if you're taking the bangle. I know Will's verifying in the bangle. We've got everybody talking about that 74-point diamond band. Get them both. That wouldn't be a bad way to go. Just get everything, right? It's a good day. And I'll tell you, during these sale events, we saw it yesterday yet again, where most everything that sold was what? Diamonds. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. You guys want diamonds. And Tracy, we have another request for you. And we've got some beautiful emeralds in a bridge. Oh, I love it. We've got 2 great options. Good, good, good. Good to hear from you, Tracy. So we'll have those coming up next for you. So the bangle I'm going to move on from. I'm going to bring that band because that has not had as much time here on the air. We're going to give this a final 60 seconds on the band. $6.99 for the band, 74 points in diamonds. Really luxury there. And that is one that is always, always popular. And I got to tell you, when you're buying 74 points in diamonds, that's one thing. But remember how we got there. A lot of times a 74-point diamond weight is going to have about 70 or 75 stones in it. That is not what we're giving you here. Larger diamonds are more money. They are more valuable. They are more rare. They are more special. So the fact that this is all those bigger stones, again, 6 points plus each, that makes it a lot more important. So keep that in mind as you shop it. Take a look at it one more time. $799. That's a huge value, but it's $100 off. So the value's good already, but it gets better and better and better and better. So let's move right along to 20 seconds away from Tracy's request, which actually might help a couple people if you like emerald in a bridge. We got some good ones for you. So that's going to be on the way. We actually have 2 great options. Keep calling on the band though, because this is one everybody should have. And you know, it's actually a band a lot of people buy multiples of, because they'll get a size 7, you know, I'm going to use my own, like they might get a size 5.5 for a ring finger. They might get a size 4 for a pinky finger. They might get a size 6 for the thumb ring, right? And that's the beauty of when this price comes down to this way. This is not just a band you wear in one way, but we know that a pinky is probably a different size than your ring finger, right? And you could wear it as an index finger ring as well, or a middle finger, and really it stacks beautifully. And it's narrow enough to where even if you're planning on stacking 2 or 3 together, you do not need to go up in size. So keep all that in mind. But it's a really important classic band, and at $699, can't beat it. Can't beat it. Let's get to our first of 2 emeralds here. We've got 1 emerald. Tracy, thanks for the request. Here it is. This is the first emerald. It's the larger of the 2 I'll have. Keep calling on those bands. We still have them. That's one of the few things we're going to have a little quantity on is a diamond band that's all diamonds. So here's emerald option number 1, the oval. That's going to be our 129, and that has a large diamond weight, carat 36. 4 rows. Sometimes we do a 3 row. This is 4 rows underneath only, 6 rows in total. So that is a big deal. You've got this really good size carat 29. That emeralds tend to look bigger than they weigh. Here's the other option. I might as well put them together. Why not? So you can make the best choice. It's a 1 carat emerald over here. That's the 1 carat. But you see how they differ quite a bit in the visual? Yes. What'd you take? Which one? Oh, good. I love that that one's now, everyone kind of, I think we all just, it hit us, right? Like, wait a minute, there aren't supposed to be bangles for under $2,000. So love that. Keep calling on the bands, by the way. Tracy, 2 options for you. This is everything we have in emeralds in a bridge right now. So we do have what you're seeing in the graphics is going to be 1120,709. That is for the right side. I start with the bigger one here. That's the larger of the stones being the 129 with a carat 36 in diamonds to go with it. Here's your finished under gallery, and I mean all the way through. So that's a nice wider bridge. Then you go a little more narrow here, and you'll see them each on the hand. That's going to be item number 1120735. That's the 1 carat oval, and it does have 99 points in diamonds. So still significant diamond weight, just not as big as what's on the right side. It's all proportioned for the stones in the center. And either way, you're looking at 2 superstars. I mean, this is really a wheel that is like a bragging rights wheel, showing how very particular we are about the emeralds we bring at all. It's like, bring the best or not at all. Listen, I'm very particular about emeralds. It's my birthstone, so I feel almost, and I love it. But I am also not one to go for inclusions. I'm like a lot of you, where it's like, give me the museum quality. And even though you understand, no, you know that emeralds they're type 3 stones. They're supposed to be included. That's part of their appeal. That's part of their allure. It's why we usually just say, notice when we talk about emeralds as an industry, we don't talk about clarity usually. We talk about glow. Because if you're lucky and have a good stone, it's usually not going to give you a clarity per se. It's going to give you a glow. There's a little bit of light that transitions through it if you've got a decent clarity. By the way, welcome to the show. Top of the hours here. We're so glad you're with us. It's Sunday afternoon or morning, depending on where you are. We're thrilled to have you with us on this big Labor Day weekend holiday. Hope your weekend's off to a great start. We have just a few more hours left total in our sale. We've got 2 more hours left today. We've got 3 hours as the grand finale. That's obviously not till tomorrow evening. So really good time to shop your favorites here at TVON and take a look at some of the brand news that we're closing out as well. But it is quite the day. So glad you're with us. Happy Labor Day weekend. Hope it's been a good one. And we're here to make it even more exciting. Take a look. 2 emeralds. And by the way, you can choose your favorite here. But the bigger one on the right side, which is 709, that's going to be coming down from $69.99. But that one goes to $3,999. This one gets a lot more affordable over here. And it really shouldn't go this low. If you like this 1 carat with still almost a carat in diamonds here, that one is $735. That's actually going to be down to under $2,000. We're making it $19.99 if you like that one on the left side. And then we have our largest Sleeping Beauty from Maya coming. Hey guys, just to clarify, this request is our largest Sleeping Beauty. Does she want the largest Sleeping Beauty ring or stone? Because Oh, just a gent style. Got it. Okay. Okay. Good. Yes, exactly. I'm going, okay, because this is not our largest stone, but it is the gent style. Yes. Okay. Didn't see that on the request. Okay. So here we go. Let me try them on. Here's the big bridge, because I even have a Sleeping Beauty here that is quite large in the stone size that you haven't seen yet. Wow, now that's the $39.99 one. I will show them. They're similar enough. I think seeing them side by side is really going to help out a bit, so you can see what they look like to compare and contrast. But this is going to be, that's the one, this is the 1 carat 29, which looks a lot larger. Here's the 1 carat even that you see there. And again, both bridge mountings, but different in the way they present, obviously different in the diamond weights as well. And then if you have any questions, or if you've got it narrowed down to one or the other, we can always just put that one up by itself and zoom right on in. So we'd love to do that as well. But you see, as these move, the clarity is so high end on either or. 1 carat, 129. 99 points in diamonds, carat 36. Both in yellow gold now. You can change either of them. And remember, this will end up being just $38.99, and this one's going to end up being $18.99, which is a little silly on a really high quality emerald. So for Tracy on YouTube, let me know if you have any thoughts on those or want us to zoom right on in. We'll be happy to do that. Coming up, turquoise men's ring, the one and only we have. I just want to mention yesterday, we had twice a yellow diamond men's ring that sold, but became available. So, you know, if you really want to have a men's yellow diamond ring, that's not something we see a lot, but it's something we get a lot of requests for. So just want to point out that we do have one, and it's still here. If you happen to see it yesterday, we can bring it back on out. Take a look at this. Here's our largest turquoise gents ring. Could be a ladies ring as well, but qualifies with that big heavy gold weight as a gents ring also. And it is going to be item number, this is 111-1051, a 2 carat Sleeping Beauty round. Diamonds right around it, and then let's show you the finishing on the inside as well, because it is solid. Excuse the porosity in the back. It's actually a little of our inventory tag residue. Sometimes when these pieces are not planned to air, they don't get all that extra polishing right before they come on air. So, and this is going to be, but that won't be there obviously when we size it and ship it to you. So keep all that in mind. But here's what we've got: a 2 carat Sleeping Beauty round, 42 points in diamonds. Nice, good look. But I'm going to show you on the hand here. It always helps to see the perspective. And just to get an idea, it's right between, I would say, bordering on a mid-size to large gents ring style. So it's a really bold look here. Of course, we love our turquoise. Don't see a lot of them for the guys. What a value this is. First caller, you can have it, and there's a ton of gold as well. But it's going to be only $1,499. That is over 50% off from our original price, and it'll make it $13.99. And how about this? Choose your gold color as well. We'll do it in the yellow or the rose if that's what you prefer with the turquoise, but $13.99 on that one. So that's what that's going to look like. Powerful piece there with the round, and then emphasizing that with the halo of the VS diamonds you have around that. Let me know if you like it. So another request, but again, open to anybody who'd like it. That's a first come, first served. I never know who's on the phone line, so it's really, and did we hear from Tracy by any chance? I mean, she was looking for that $3,500 range, so we had one that was a little over and a little under, so sounds like we're talking sports betting, but we're not. That's later. No, just kidding. I don't do that. All right, 14. But you do, Victor. I can tell. You do. I knew it. See, how'd I know? What you got today? Did you watch any college football yet? Watching any NFL preseason yet? No? I know this is, we got to say goodbye to our Sunday viewers, right? At least our Sunday football viewers, right? I'm going to lose you this week, right? No more Sundays for a lot of our football fans out there. You're going to be watching games instead of chopping, right? Good luck to everybody's teams. So that's here too. So guys, this was happening a lot yesterday, where a lot of people make a request and then they don't buy it. So just to make sure that you know, for those people who don't make the request, you can still call on these pieces as well. We want to make sure that you get the pieces you love, and we don't have a lot of, again, I don't have any other turquoise for the men, so that's the one to get. Now let's talk top of the hour, because I got a really, really special piece for you. And don't forget, in about, I'm just going to put it out there. We're going to do that Tanzanite discount. You know that big one I'm telling you about, the 7 carats plusers, emerald cut round, oval, and pear. I have selected these pieces because what they had set aside, I wasn't a fan of all the mountings. I wanted to go extra jumbo elite for you for this big Labor Day holiday. So we went not only big Tanzanites, but big mountings. and the price tag is going to be crazy good. Trust me, you know how demanding we are in blue wing values, and we've only been taking the values even better lately. So if you want a blue wing and you're intrigued by a 7 carat plus, stick around. We'll do those in about a half an hour, okay? So we won't make you wait too much longer on those blue wing block Ds. They're so limited. They're so good. So we're going to see a lot of those go out. Speaking of turquoise, though, I do have the big ladies piece here and a couple of other great designer styles. Zircons, sapphires, rubies, turquoise, all on one wheel. So let's move that one aside, and that's available if you'd like it. And then let's start with the triple zircons here. I'm going to set it the other way. I just feel like that looks upside down. This one is golden, pink, and blue. Then we've got another combination, if you can stand it. Look at this, rubies and sapphires and florals together. And then a very large turquoise is coming out to play. And this is definitely for the ladies here, but look at the size we've got here. And the color needs to be just really, truly pointed out that that is a very saturated color for turquoise. And how about these? Aren't those just like happy rings? They're all happy, fun, beautiful, bright, vibrant, really stunning rings here that we have. They're all one of a kinds as well. They stay as is, except for one, the middle one with the 3 zircons. I'll actually change that if you want. So we can do yellow or rose if you'd prefer on this one right here. Everything else is going to stay as is. This stays in the white gold. It's got a few of the rose cut pear shapes, and then this stays in the white gold as well with the rubies and the sapphires. And so we're going to bring them out and get them down to their lowest price. All designer, all one of a kind. Check these out. They're big pieces too. It's a fun trio, isn't it? They're vibrant. They've got personality. They're bright. They're bold. They're beautiful. And they're also really affordable, like dirt cheap. You ready to rock this whole lineup, this whole world of jewelry here that we do? Our values, it should be said, if I may, are the best in the industry anyways. Nobody can do fine jewelry like we do. So when you see a sale event like this one is, and we just drop and drop and drop, and then say, oh, by the way, you take an extra instant $100 coupon, that makes for a real big statement event. That's what's happening right now. Do not wait. Call me with your favorites. They're all one of a kind. So you know how that goes. These are, okay, $29.99, $28.99, and one of the 3 was $39.99, a $4,000 ring. So before you look at it and go, yeah, I know where that's going, you may not, because the lowest price of all 3 was still supposed to be $2,900. That'd still be $27.99 at checkout today. This is why I drop the prices first. You guys love your $100 off, but let me tell you, I discount them more before you take your $100 off. That's what's fun about this event. That's what's great about this sale. I get to discount first, you discount second. So as we look at all 3, let's try them on for you. Let's find out which one you love. And more importantly, let's get them out the door for $999. But they're all one of a kinds. And Donna, we have your request next. It is a triple diamond by the yard bracelet. I have not seen this one in a long time. So that is going to be coming up for you, Donna. Looking forward to that. That a lot of people are going to love. Great gifting idea. Let me know if you have any questions on any one of these 3. The turquoise is an 11 karat 91 right here. Stays in white gold. That has a total weight of, it's just, you know, it's 8 points in the rose cut diamonds that are on either side, 4 points each, and then another 6. So you've got the 8 plus the 6, so you're getting 14 points in diamonds here aligning along the sides. It's almost like a little parentheses around your turquoise. This is the zircon. Let me know, operators, which one I can try on for you. That's got 556 of your 3 different zircons together, 60 points in diamonds rather on that one. And then you've got 18K right over here with your sapphire and your ruby flower with diamonds. Yes. You got it. This is the 1191 turquoise. Item number 112-1067 is right here. Look at that. And it does stand up. I got to just point out, that is a very saturated turquoise. It's not as light as they typically are. It's got more of that true blue. It's not as, if you will, it's not as turquoise, right? It doesn't have as much of the green element. It's more of that richer, saturated blue. It'll be $8.99 at checkout. Of course, stays in the white gold there if you would like it. That's a really, really important stone. 12 karat is our largest. 8 points in the rose cut pear shapes. There's 1 on each side. That's a 4-pointer on each side, plus you have the 6 points in the diamonds. That would be the round brilliance that are there. So total there of 14 points. Let me know, Jason, if you've got it. Otherwise, we can release it to everyone else. Also have the triple zircon and the sapphires and the rubies right over here, which are all princess cuts. And then they are set in floral shapes, almost like a heart shape. Yeah, which one? Sapphires, rubies? Let me try it on. Jess has got it. It's 112-1284 as is. That's the 18 karat gold. How pretty is that? Look how cool this is on. That is so beautiful. And if it's not as large, these florals are going to sit a little bit more in. So if that was my true size, you would have just they wouldn't sit this far out, even though they're still elevated off the hand. So Jess, you've got our florals. Jason, do you have our turquoise there? I think we got 2 out of the 3 gone, but we're checking right now to see if that turquoise is indeed gone. Yeah. Oh, turquoise, you can have it. You can have it. Turquoise, not the florals. All right. So it's actually the florals are here. The zircon is here. Turquoise is gone. So turquoise is already sold. White gold only on that one. Then we've got another request for Christine. Okay, so we've got Donna's request. Then Christine, your cat's eye Alexandrite is also here. We still have the men's turquoise, by the way, that we showed right before this. And then here we go. 2 great options. Remember, this one's 18 karat gold. This one is 14K. Triple zircons, blue, pink, and golden yellow. They all look very diamond-like. And here's our ruby sapphire combination. Okay, those are here. Let's get to, I've got this great bracelet. I'm going to have to try this on because there's no good way to set this down. And that is because it's a triple row. We are moving quickly today. I am required to. They're forcing me to try to. I got to sell a couple hundred items here in the next hour 45. So I am not going to be able to stay too long. So I'm going to rely on you guys to call on your favorites. Even after they go off the screen, call us and get your favorites here. Donna, is this what you like? This is so ingenious the way it's designed. It's basically a diamonds by the yard bracelet, but it's not our single strand that flips and turns. They know what I like. This is really fitting because if you're like me, and I'm as weird about this as anybody, I don't like for my jewelry to flip around and turn. Diamonds by the yard do that, whether it's a necklace, whether it's a bracelet, and that's fine. We make sure that they're constructed so that's okay. You still see diamonds. But this one will not do that because once you latch this, it's all positioned so you can't mess it up, okay? The stones are actually, the bezels are soldered. So not only is it brought together with this great clasp that is a wider box link clasp, which you'll see here, but it's actually, so it's going to stay just like this. You see how it's going to be secured, but you cannot turn those stones. So when you put it on properly with the stones facing the way they should outward, it's going to stay that way on the wrist. It will not flip around and it won't even jumble, or it won't, you won't have the overlap that a lot of times if you try to stack a bracelet, you would have an overlap because, you know, one's going to fall over the other. That's not going to happen here. So it stays just like this when it's on. Plus that bigger box link closure makes it really easy to secure, whereas a single line bracelet can be tricky to get them to, to fasten yourself. It's got that wider tongue and groove. You've got that figure 8, and this is going to be a total weight in diamonds. Well, let's get you an item number here. It's item number 1114195. I just point that out because if you're like me and you really don't want to have high maintenance jewelry. You want it to sit where what you paid for shows out all the time. VS diamonds are going to look great. You're getting 72 points in those diamonds, white, yellow, or rose gold, and it's triple the fun. It's basically the diamond by the yard category that's still casual and great elegance for every day, but it's not really, really expensive. It's not hard to wear. It's not complicated to put on, but it's also not going to be $19.99 because it is a 3-in-1. Let's blow them out. Donna, thank you for this request. I am so thrilled we can bring it to you. Also, can I add, makes a great gift idea. 7 inches in length. If you need shorter or longer, let your operator know. We can customize it for you. But I'll make it $999 instead, which will make it $899, which when you're breaking it down, because there's no other way to say it, it really is 3 bracelets. But they're all geniusly put together, soldered together for all that, that beautiful ease we talked about. And that comes down to like $299 a bracelet. I'm sorry, but we have this bracelet in a single version. It's not $299. So you're getting a huge savings right there because remember, $899 divided by 3, that's basically $299 per bracelet. That's a huge value. It's all one though. So just to make it clear, I'm just pointing out the value story there. The fact that this is all one gorgeous attached piece, cannot flip, will not turn, will not overlap. You've got white, yellow, or rose gold, and we've got it for $899 with your discount at checkout. Huge value there. I just love how easy it is to put on. There are bracelets that I will not show you because if I can't put it on, and I put on jewelry for a living, if I can't put it on, I can't stand up here and put my passion behind it and tell you to buy it. I can't and I won't. I've had bracelets before. I'm like, sorry, I won't show it. And like, we just put in months, I won't show it. If you can't put it on yourself, and I know a lot of you have these little contraptions that make it easier, and a lot of you have people that you live with that can put on your bracelets for you. Listen, I'm just, again, I don't want to have that kind of hassle, and so it's got to be easy to put on, and this one is, thanks to that closure and the way it's put together. Let's get to our next request. If you'd like those, let me know. We've got a couple gone already, but still keep calling. Here's our next request, which is a good one too, because this is one I had recently on the show. It's a massive cat's eye Alexandrite. It's a total museum piece. It's a one-of-a-kind, as you know. Could never duplicate this. We could wait a long time and never show you another one of these. 112-0183. Keep calling on the triple DBTYB. It's the TDBTYB, the triple diamonds by the yard bracelet. TDBTYB. It's easy. You can say it all day long, no problem. But here we are looking at something entirely special. Really rare. 316 is the size of your cat's eye dual phenomena Alexandrite. And it has a 120 diamond weight. It's in the white gold. You can change it still. You can still change it. It's got a fully finished under gallery as it should with this wider dome style band. Look at that. That's a really cool look. I'll flip it around so you can see it the other direction. This is really tough. I mean, most of the time when we see a cat's eye, just a regular cat's eye chrysoberyl, they're usually under a carat. This is not a chrysoberyl, even though it belongs to that family. This is that higher step up where you get cat's eye Alexandrite, and it's one only, and it's $19.99. It'll be $18.99 at checkout, and that's it. So huge value there. Amazing. $18.99 if you'd like it, and then we'll keep on rocking. We got 30 seconds with that one if it lasts that long. Don't forget Tanzanite deal coming up shortly. Coming up. Not that many more minutes to wait. Cat's eye gone. Thank you so much. I have to show this. Please don't leave me because I'm showing you a higher end piece, but I have to show it because the markdown is just, there might be a collector out there. You never know. Maybe, I know during these sale events, a lot of people just like to just show me the most affordable piece you've got. But I say it all the time because this is how I shop sales. When there's a big sale going on, a big sale, I'm buying the expensive items. I'm buying the real good stuff, the stuff that was out of reach before, but because the sale is so good, now it wouldn't make sense to leave it there. This is what we're doing on this huge, largest round we have. Item number 1118062 is the 2712 round Tanzanite. I'll try to make this brief. If you're a collector and you want to have the biggest savings of all time, this is it. Because it is an 18 karat gold setting. It has this massive 2712 Portuguese round blue wing block D, museum reserve by the way, and it's a carat 30 in diamonds that has the two bigger stones bezel set for your bail, the halo that completes it all the way around, all of this 18 karat gold, and yes, there's a lot going on there, and it stays in the white gold, but this is that value. Let me show it to you. I know a lot of you probably thought about this. Maybe it's on the wish list. Maybe it's the dream piece. Well, this dreams turn into reality during an event like this one. It's really true. Honest to goodness, look at this, and then let's just, watch that drop here with the length and the millimeter size of the stone. I'll get that for you if you need it. Here it is at 1 1/4 inches. It's actually a tiny bit more than that. And then we'll show it to you on the neckline. That's going to give you the best perspective, though. May not be your everyday Tanzanite piece, but it is a collector's item, 100%. And think of how big the rough had to be to then cut it, facet it to a round with that gorgeous Portuguese element, and then it's still 27 carats plus. Here it is on the neckline. Oh, yes, please. Oh, sign me up. It is so beautiful, so rare, so specialty. And now you are about to see one of the biggest values we have ever put together on a blue wing block D, whether you were at higher, whether you were at lower, whether you were at really low. You can do whatever you want to. That's going to just be determined by that white gold chain you put with it. Diamonds by the yard, yes, it'll work. So if you have the DBTY and like to use that as your pendant chain, great, go for it, it'll work. But this is one of those that you cannot wait on because I would not kid you. I think a lot of people, I think there's going to be more than one caller who wants to own this pendant for the drop and discount it gets today. I would not be surprised in the least. Let's take it back up close. Watch the quality, watch the color, the red flashes are there, and we're gonna make it better than it's ever been. And $39,999, $39,999 is where it started. Just so you know, how much savings do you have on one item? Collectors, come on in, this is your moment. And it's also going to be one of our biggest value. Actually, it might be the biggest value of all time. Yep. You know what? I can just make this simple. I know it's not inexpensive overall because it's 27 carats, but I have news. This will be the lowest per carat price tag I have ever sold a Blue Wing Block D Tanzanite for. This is the, by far, lowest per carat price tag. That is why I say collectors, come on in. I'm not even considering the carat 30 in diamonds. Those are free. The gold is free. Remember, it's a step up 18 karat gold, so you better believe it. It's not even going to be $10,000. That is 30. When do you save $30,000 on anything? This is not $99.99. So if you've thought about it, the value doesn't get any better than where it's going right now. If you want value, if you are looking for, yeah, it's the ultimate collector's stone here. The very best quality, our biggest round here, and it's not even $99.99. This is a brand new drop for this sale event. Say goodbye to this one. It's got to go. And it has to go because you guys recognize value. You know when it's too low. You know when it's too affordable. And when I can stand up here and tell you, out of all my discounts on Blue Wing, and they just seem to be getting better and better and better, I have got right now the very best value we've seen. And it's not even going to be $9,500 or $9,000 or $89.99. It's going lower than that. First caller can have it, and dial in early because I would not be surprised if there are multiple collectors fighting over this piece for the value it is, because it's not even $89.99. It is first caller. We're making it $8,888, which actually makes it $87.88, which then takes that $27.12 down to $324 a carat. That's by far, and I don't mean to say that that's going to be the new going rate on all the Tanzanites. What I'm telling you is that's what this one is, because it's been here too long. Today's the day. It's got to go. It is now $87.88. One caller, $324 a carat. I would get it and resell it. I'm in the trade, so that's what I would do. Obviously, I love jewelry. I love jewelry just like you do, but let me tell you, that's very tempting when everyone else is getting $2,800 a carat for junk. I would like to see what they'd like to get for a 27-12 round. Jess, do you have this one? Jess has it. I'm sorry, Victor. I told you that would happen. Now, Victor, the only other option I have is one from yesterday that I'm going to recap here that is similar. It's 11 carats 02. Take a look at this round. So I know we need like 10 of those. I get it. We need a lot more of those. I told you we would. We had literally 3 people just miss out. Now, Jess, if anything falls through, we've got Victor here and Allison and Will is a second, third place and fourth place over here. Okay. So here we are with our round that is 1102. With 2 big yellow diamonds as your bail. This will be 1115065. And there's your close-up on it. And it's an 1102 in the round Portuguese again. Let's scoot it just a little bit this way and then show you that big round. 36 point on the baguette, 30 points on the round, 66 points total weight. One piece only. That last piece was gone before I even dropped the price. Jess, who got it? Oh, thank you. I can't wait to find out who got it. Yay, congrats to them. But this one's going to fly as well because, yay, it's less than even. Oh, my goodness. This is not even $99.99. Obviously, that's not going to work after what I just did to the 27 carat. Am I right? So instead, this is not even $9,000. No, it's not close. And it's not 5 either. Yes? Oh, you did. Was that our requester by any chance? It was Tracy. Hey, Tracy. Where's she calling from today? I'm sorry? South Carolina? Or North Carolina? SC. I love it. Now that it's football season, I say SC. I love it. Tracy, thank you. Enjoy that. She got the 129. Love that one. Enjoy it. Thank you so much. Let's get this one out the door. It's not even $5,000. It's not even $49.99, and it is not going to be even $4,000. I'm making it $39.99. It'll be $38.99 at checkout. That's my alternative, Victor, for you or anybody else who missed out. That I know is not 27 carats. I don't have another one of those, but I do have. You know what, Victor, do you want to let your collector know that we do have a 33 carat in an emerald cut? Just saying, if they want a big size, we could probably discount that as well. That's probably due to go, right? So we can always bring that out. It would be a little more money because it is a 33 carat, but we do have a 3360 in an emerald cut Blue Wing, which is our largest overall. This one's $38.99, which is a heck of a value. Also, I'll try it on for you. Let me put it on the hand so you can see the size. And this one is going to be as is. So you've got the two-tone setting. You've got the yellow gold for the yellow diamonds, which makes a lot of sense. And then you've got the white gold setting for the blue wing. This is one of my few. I did actually have it yesterday. It's the same piece I had on a wheel yesterday, but I thought, bring it back on out just in case you weren't with us yesterday, or now you've given it a little extra thought and realized I got to get in on these rounds. 1 inch top to bottom. We will try it on the neckline coming up next for you. Stays in the two-tone gold. Here it is from a distance. Ah, look at those bigger yellows there. How impressive are those? Really incredible style there. Creating, I love that the bail is not just, you know, a basic, right? It's giving you two really important individual yellow diamonds that are all natural on their own. So that looks fantastic, doesn't it? And it's only $38.99. Back to the wheel we'll go for one last close-up on this one, and we'll see who's got it. Big Sunday here, and like I said, nothing off limits. From, you know, look at these high-end museum pieces that we're taking down to our lowest prices ever. And that's where, again, if you've been eyeing something, even one of those high-end museum pieces, and you want to see what kind of discount we put together for this event, I highly recommend you get those requests in and let us know what you'd like to see. $38.99 on this one. That's got to go too. Did they want to see the 3360 by any chance? No. Okay, they just wanted the round. All right, I'm sorry about that. Again, guys, call in early on pieces, please. Just a reminder, always do that. We have the whole Tanzanite wheel coming up with our 7-carat plusers on the way as well, so that'll be happening. And then we have a huge, huge aqua. This is really good. Okay. One of our bigger aquas. We're going to stick with the rounds here for a minute, but change gears on the stone entirely. This is the round Portuguese again. Oh, look at this. Portuguese cut, Sierra Santa Maria. Item number 1121415. That last Tanzanite pendant is here if you'd like it. Here's 1121415. How specialty is this? With this incredible color you get, that super saturated level of blues. This is one of our boldest. You would expect that as they get bigger in size, maybe they'd lack a little bit in color. Not the case here. 643 round, carat 07 in the diamond weight as well. Just the one. Get on those phone lines. You know what to do. Got a huge markdown coming your way. And how about this finishing? On the inside, how about that? It's like they tried to replicate almost the floral that a Portuguese cut facet pattern does on the inside under gallery as well. Carat 07, you've got that beautiful wraparound design. It's the pave on the sides there and a complete halo. 107, loving this look. How bright. It's almost acting like it's a blue diamond when you get that facet pattern. So it's extremely bright. It's extremely high end. It also has a $79.99 price tag that is coming way, way down for you, about as low as we can go here. And that's the whole thing. No matter what it is you're looking for, thinking about wanting to get any stone, any category, anything in gems, anything in gold, anything in jewelry, this is the time to shop it, especially when you've got these pieces then arriving at your home ready to wear for all those big events and get-togethers that we have coming up in the forthcoming months, which we think about and love. So instead of $79.99, one only. This has never been listed below, even when it hasn't been shown, because we can't always get to everything every show. This has been listed to go out no less than even $59.99. There's $2,000 off right there. It's going a lot backwards of that. Just a huge value if you'd like it. It's our one and only. We saw that round. Obviously, there's something magical about the rounds. We see it with Tanzanites. We see it really, I mean, it starts with diamond cutting and rounds. We love our diamond round brilliance. They show off the maximum brilliance. But when you see stones with color and then you let that color play with that stunning cutting you have here, it gets to be the ultimate, doesn't it? Yes, Jess, who got that? Was it? Is she excited? Oh. Okay. Oh, on the cruise. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. I agree. Karen, I love that. And she was internationally. And you know what? Those cruise ships usually have, I hear so many of you tell me, I've not been on a cruise before. But yeah, she took our blue wings on the cruise. I love that, Karen. Well, thank you. I hope she I think she probably was a very good walking representation and advertisement for TVON, wearing her blue wings on the cruise. But you know what? I hear that a lot, these cruise ships. I've spent a lot of time on boats, but not one of those big cruises with thousands of people. I've not done that. But I know that they have a lot of jewelry on those cruises because people on vacations, they want to, they live in that luxury, glamorous lifestyle and, put you in the mood for a little vacay shopping, right? I hear that. But she said, I've looked beyond the cruise. I was in the Caribbean, or was it the Caribbean she was at? Was it the Caribbean cruise? Oh, Mediterranean rather. Okay, so she says, I'm on the cruise and I'm wearing my TVON jewelry. I'm watching TVON from the cruise, which I love. Wow, all the things to do on a cruise ship, and she's watching us getting her fix. But also saying that she shopped everywhere, looked everywhere, nobody can touch her values. It is true. Take it from Karen. I mean, obviously, you can listen to me or not. I mean, obviously, I'm partial. I know I've been around the business for my entire adult life, but I got to tell you, I agree. And the more you look, and this is why I always say, look around, shop around, see what's happening, because it's true. Nobody can touch these values. And it just, just every ordinary given day, every regular day, that is the case. But then, and again, nobody does it the way we do. That's the reason why. It's not, you go how, why. It's the magic of TVON. It's really, again, we have a whole different method of operating when it comes to fine jewelry than everyone else does. And it really starts with, again, a longevity in the business, great connections, great stones from private collections we choose, then we do everything ourselves. And I know you hear that in a lot of the different industries out there. We cut out the middlemen and we do. It's really true though, and it really does change the game on these values. And yet what's shocking is there's a lot of jewelry out there that's cheap, but it's you get the the not so great quality. It is our quality and our value that really are special, and this one's about to be a better value. And thank you, Karen, so much for. Sounds like she's adding to the blue wing collection. Got the 27 karat, really good idea, and she knows. She's been, sounds like, all over the world, verifying that yes, these are the best values because you get the top quality and you spend less to do it. And that's really what the value is all about. I'm not one for cheap prices. It's not about cheap pricing. It's about getting a lot for your very hard-earned dollar. I'm a believer in that. I've lived my life that way in every single category of what I shop for. So I'm proud that we can bring it in a luxury like jewelry is, right? That's just, jewelry, I'm the first to tell you guys all the time. This is not a life or death thing, right? It's not, a must have. I'm well aware of that, and I've been through different times in my 21 years where it's the least priority that we shop for. But when you want a luxury piece, whether it's just for a special occasion, whether it's a milestone, whether it's a gift, we are the place to turn if you do enjoy quality and value. So this is going to be actually much better than 59. Let's blow it out. Thanks, Karen, again, for pointing that out. It's lovely to hear that you guys appreciate that and see that the way we do. So, because I know not everybody, is paying attention and so keenly to the jewelry world at large, but we're so glad you see it. So we're glad to be here for you. But let's just keep on bringing the value. If you like it, $29.99 on the Aqua instead. What's that? No, not at all. Do you see one? I don't. No. Actually, perfect cutting. The question was, does it have a window? Not at all. I don't know what they're seeing on this one. Maybe it's a little reflection or glare. Not at all. As a matter of fact, when you look down, it's actually got a smaller table facet to the proportion of the stone, which is interesting. Just you see the round that's almost like that flat. I'll show you this angle. See the round flat surface? That is actually that perfect. When you look at it, it's almost like it's framing the little bit of you see like it looks like a floral or star, which is why I was pointing out how interesting it is that the undergallery replicates that, because a Portuguese cut, when you look straight down the middle, if it's clean like this is, you can see that it almost has a star-like floral as the core center, and then it just kind of it broadens out from there. That's why that's interesting to see that undergallery, which does the same thing. It's kind of replicating that, so they use that inspiration. So it's a bright, beautiful stone. Here it is on the hand, which you'll see that great saturation level it has all the way through. And it's available for $28.99. We'll get to our rose ring is here. We have our rose ring that is solid pave. We have a gorgeous Alexandrite that's very affordable, as well as the really, really high-end GIA certified Alexandrite. And we only have about 90 minutes in our Sunday. So here's what I'll do. We're going to bring out, since we've had Tanzanites rocking out of here, we're going to bring out the 4 best ones we have in value. I've been through and prepping for a sale event like we do. I've been prepping for this for a while. I get my pick and really get to choose those bigger values, because there are certain pieces in our inventory that we can bring a better value than others. And I got to tell you, this is where I just have so much fun, because Blue Wing Block Ds, we're going to bring you 4 of our best. I really was particular what they had set aside. I was not thrilled with the mountings. They were all pretty a little bit less substantial in the diamond weight. I feel like if you're going to get into the 7 or 8 carat range, as all 4 of these are, I feel like you want a really impressive diamond weight, something that's going to be what I feel is worthy of the stones. The stone is worthy of the diamonds are worthy of the stone. If you are interested in that 7 to 8 carat range, I would highly recommend being on the phone lines here. We have 4 incredible pieces. There's an emerald cut, there is a round. I think we already know those are going to go very, very quickly because they're super popular in general, but there's also an oval and a pear shape. High-end mountings. We went ultimately high level here for you on these 4 Tanzanites, all blue wing block D, all museum reserve. You'll see that. And then they're going to be flying on out of here. They're all over 7 carats, and this is our lowest price we can put together for you. So a mega, mega value coming your way. But again, always weird to see 4 huge pieces together on a wheel, but it's the best way to ensure it's basically everything we have in this category of size with really, really beautiful mountings. So it's the best way to make sure you get your favorite by being able to see them all together to really pinpoint, okay, that's the one I like the best, whether it's the mounting, whether it's the stone. Hopefully it's everything is the package deal, but we're going to show them to you now. This is 4, and again, we're just talking about 4 pieces here. That's it. When they're gone, they're gone. Call in early. You've seen, we had a $9,000 Tanzanite pendant a moment ago. I kid you not, there were 4 people on the phone lines who missed out just because they were, you know, second, third, fourth, and fifth here to say sold. So the same thing is likely to happen here on these rings because now we're talking about iconic, really beloved, great sizes. Take a look, what everyone's always asking for. We start with what basically kind of looks like that round. Oh my goodness, the reds. Kind of looks like the aqua we just saw. And look at this classic style setting. That is, yeah, museum reserve all the way. You're going to see 4 different cuts here, all going to be that higher level. Come on in on the early side. Now, there's other things we talk about. We were just talking about quality and value. There's an exclusivity factor here to this because nobody, I don't care where you are, where you're shopping, what you're paying, what size, nobody has this level of quality in Blue Wing Block D. That is our own. So there's no way to get another one like it beyond. Anything else you're shopping for, no matter what you're paying, less or more, you will not be getting the quality that you can get here with our Blue Wing Block D quartet that is building here. You can see the round, which is going to go very quickly. This pear shape has tremendous color, but also a tremendous diamond weight all the way around it. These are all really classic setting styles, but signature and also very high-end diamond weights. There's the oval, double halo plus diamonds down the sides. It's in yellow gold, as you can see. Both either side, left and right, are in the yellow gold now. And then let's throw in some white and rose gold because that is going to be the emerald cut that has pink and white diamonds, hence the rose and the white gold together. And those are our, wow, 4 best of the best right here. I have hand-selected these. I am thrilled about discounting them the way we're going to do it. Now, nobody's on the phone lines, and if anything has taught us, and again, I just had our largest, second largest piece overall, our largest round here, and we had so many people miss out. You know, you just saw that. And I know the people who missed out are probably really upset right now about it. I get that. This is the same kind of thing that's going to happen on this wheel. And again, these sale events, I wish I had an unending number of Tanzanites to show you. You know, we're planning a big finale. I'm hoping it's going to be, if it'll last, I'm hoping we'll do that in December. We're going to bring you a grand finale of Blue Wing Block D. That's where we are in what we have left. So few that we're planning a big, big grand finale event in Blue Wing Block D because we're saying goodbye to them. And then after that, I don't think we're going to have Tanzanites to show you because it's going to be tough. I mean, I'm not one to show you. Are we going to show you lesser quality after all these years of luxury, best of the best blue wings? Are we going to start to show you like some lower quality? It's going to be hard to do that. So this is your time to get them when you see especially wheels like this where they're all gathered together, meaning they're all similar. So you find which one you like, but the value, hey, it's still Labor Day weekend. It's still our big blowout sale. It's our sales spectacular. It's still $100 off. No matter where I end up on this price tag, which is going to be the best blowout, you're still getting an extra discount. You can't beat that. We're going to take them ultimately low. You got to call early. You got to call me early. Otherwise, you're going to be missing out and you're going to be very upset. And I again, don't shoot the messenger, as they always say, right? That's the idiom that we use, you know, and I always bear the brunt of that. I'm saying call early, even though you don't know the price. I know you know I'm not. This is a Labor Day sale. I get full carte blanche to discount everything. You get your $100 off. So the price will literally not be better. So I think you should feel comfortable in just at least dialing in. You don't have to buy anything. You're not forced to buy anything, but at least you're there to say yes when you do see this best price come around, because it's happening. Take a look at them. We're going to do whatever you want here. And guys, I'm going to walk you through carat weights real quick. 715 on the round, carat 14 in diamonds. Next size up is going to be, actually, I'm sorry, this is the 714 in the pair. I never dreamed that was smaller. 1 point smaller. So that's the 714, then the 715 in the round. And remember, the pear shape has even more diamond weight. That's a carat 50 in diamonds, 150. That's big time. Carat 50 in diamonds around that fabulous pair. Then you've got that big 7 carat 15 with a carat 14 in diamonds. Our next size up is the oval at 745. That's going to have 112 in diamonds. And then you have the emerald cut, always popular, gorgeous red flashes. I mean, really, look at that emerald cut. So elegant. That's the 782. So that'll actually be the largest stone carat weight-wise. That's going to be the 7 carat 82 emerald cut, and then that's 14 points in pink and another 61 points in the white diamonds. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you, but you got to call me early. Oh, how about gold? Change them all. I would really highly recommend leaving this in rose and white. Other than that, this is yellow now, white gold now. You can do whatever you want on any one of the 4. I am not restricting the gold colors. Do we have anybody thinking about them on the phone lines? Anybody ready for the discount of a lifetime on a blue wing? Can I try some on if you got it narrowed down to 1 or 2? Should we start hearing which one is your favorite so we can start trying them on for you? Because we only have an hour and 18 minutes in this Sunday. That's it. This is going to be moments of that. I need you on the lines. We got under galleries on every single one of them, except for this emerald cut, because you know how we like to not distract from the emerald cutting, right? The emerald cut shows you everything, shows you clarity, so I don't want to have any under gallery interfering and looking like inclusions. That is going to be, okay, every single one of them has a list price of over $22,000 on this show. No problem. A lot of people would kill to pay $22,000 for a Tanzanite of that level. They are not $22,000. This is going to be our ultimate value, our ultimate low. And you know what? $99.99, as museum reserves tend to be, priced at $99.99. Here's what we're going to do instead. Nobody wants to spend $10,000, especially if you don't have to, but just know what you're getting. Know what kind of value you're getting. Know what kind of extra savings you're getting on this Labor Day holiday weekend. We're so glad you're with us. It means the world to us that when everybody's on the move and it's a busy holiday weekend, you're stopping in, hanging out with us for a little bit of time to see what kind of values. So trust me, we take that into great consideration and care, and we discount accordingly as a thank you, as a show of appreciation for how much we respect that you're here and ready to own the biggest and best values and never forego quality, ever, never, ever. And it's not going to be, I need some callers, because, you know, again, I say it all day long, then people miss out, and then we're all upset, right? This is your chance. The speedy shoppers are rewarded in a big way. These are not even $5,000. So suddenly we've gone from 22 to 10 to 5, and you don't have to pay that either. And I realize that a lot of you are going, whatever. We've set our own precedent for value, haven't we? We have done so much historically in value. You expect me to keep on going lower and keep on going lower, and I will. And instead of $5,000 or $4,000, or watch this, they're not even going to be $39.99 a piece. To give you some perspective, let me start here. This is the pear shape, and we're starting to get really busy on these phone lines, so please don't wait, because now everybody's getting comfortable going, okay, now that I see under 4,000, I get it. But they're going far lower than that. This is the one with the largest diamond weight of all. Again, that pear shape is a 714, but it's got a carat and a half in diamonds. So you're getting a ton of diamond weight with that pear shape in a classic kind of style. You're changing the gold on any worse sizing as always. They're not even going to be $3,500 per piece. And at $34.99, and yes, they're all still going to be $100 extra off. And when you take a wheel deal and then you get them an extra discount, that is very, very, very important. Okay, so I'm kind of stuck here at $34.99. I'm supposed to go lowest, $33.33. 4 pieces, $33.33. 3s are wild. You get your $100 off. Let's go even lower than that. I want to make sure that all 4 go. And if you have a question on one, you call. If you are ready to see a little more detail, you want all the graphics, you want to see it on, call. We're going to help you with that. We're going to do all that, but they're not even $3,299. Labor Day sales going even lower. It's my executive decision here to just make them a lot better value so that we can make sure we get all 4 of them out of here. And the pair, they're all exotic cuts, really, except for the oval, but the oval still maintains that great saturation level you don't always expect to see when you get an oval cut. Sometimes the cutting can play with the saturation a bit and can kind of change the look visually. Every single one is still amazingly top notch. They're not even $32, $31, not even $3,000. And you know what? Instead of even $2,999, we're going lower than that. And that is where, remember, a lot of these are really close to 8 carats in size. So incredibly important values here already, but we got to make sure they go. They're not even $29.99. Here's your opportunity and your moment. And we've got to go ahead and keep bringing you the values that are second to none. And this is it, because they're not even $29 or $28.99. Let me know what your favorite is here. They're going to go very quickly. Last call on the show here, because we've only got an hour and 13 minutes. And last call on these 7 carats, and they're not even $28.99. Let's make them $2,888 instead. They'll be $27.88 at checkout, which is going to be your fine, fine value. And remember how saturated these are, all museum reserve level. And they've all got really, really big diamond weights. And depending on the carat weight you get, these are all like $260 a carat-ish. Yes, go ahead. Who was it? Who's? Oh, and what was her name? Oh, hi, Jolene. Thank you, Jolene. Well, happy Labor Day weekend to you. Let me show the pear shape. Item number 1119794. Look at this, Allison. Finished on the inside entirely. 714 stone. If you like the most diamond weight, you go there with the pear shape. Go with the pear shape with 1.5 carats in total diamond weight in white, yellow, or rose gold. Which one do you like? Emerald cut next. Okay, Jess, you're on the emerald cut as well? So let me just go ahead and do that next. We'll do the emerald cut on the hand next for you. And then that's going to be item number 1119356. Look at this one. There's a really, look at that. Look at all the reds. Big, 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 bold. I got to polish it. Big, big flashes of red. You know, you'd expect for it to be a little more, you know, void of color through the middle. You'd expect it to be a little lighter saturation through the middle. And how about those pink diamonds and white diamonds together? I love an emerald cut too. I do. I love an emerald cut. It's so elegant. This one's going to be item number 1119356, and it's a 782. Wait a minute. Did anyone officially get the emerald cut for sure yet? Okay, so the emerald cut's gone. Oh, sorry about that. That one's gone already. And then that goes white, pink, white on the side. So that emerald cut is spoken for, 782, 14 points in the pink, 61 points in the diamonds. So that emerald cut is spoken for. We have 3 left. I know we're verifying on the pear shape. Hey, I'm amazed the round has lasted up to this point. We've got the round here for you with a gorgeous display of reds. Oh, Victor's talking about the round. Let's give you a look at that one on the hand for you. And so we'll see. Yes, of course, the round is finished. All 3 of these are actually finished on the inside at this point, and you can also do this in white, yellow, or rose gold. The round is 1120014, and that'll be our 715 in the round. Of course, the rounds are so dazzling if you love a lot of bright light to it. And then you also have the side pave and the halo, and that's a 1 carat 14 total diamond weight. Here it is on the hand. Yes, you can change the gold color. Jason, which one are you thinking about? Okay. So we're verifying also. I got 2 people talking about the round. The round, let me know when it's officially gone here. So again, that's going to be item number 1120014. The emerald cut. Allison, which one did you get? Oh, okay. So we've got, okay, so emerald cut gone, pear shape verifying, round verifying. Everybody loves all the fancy cuts up there. I get it. I do. I get it. I get it. $27.88 at checkout for you. This round is stunning. And also, I'm just imagining, maybe you're wondering if you wanted to, doesn't need anything at all. It's fabulous on its own. Let's give it a final 60, and then we're going to keep rocking. We do have a beautiful Paraiba too. We've got a great Paraiba. It's a good size, carat plus, in a Paraiba, discounted. Keep getting requests in because we're approaching that last hour of our Sunday here. So not a lot of time, got a lot to do, got a lot of jewelry. We got to move out here. I know it's a really big day to be shopping. And remember, this sale does wrap up tomorrow night. So if you already know you're going to be on the go or can't be with us or don't watch the night shows because you go to bed or whatever it is, you got to shop the last hour of this show because that's all we got left on the values here for you. Because it's, again, tomorrow night we'll be wrapping it up. It's 3 short hours tomorrow night at 7 all the way till 10 Pacific time, and then that's it. Labor Day weekend's over. Big Labor Day event sale is over, so we want to make sure you're taking advantage of the values while they're here. And this is last call on any one of those 3. The pear shape, remember, this is going to be our 745. That is the largest that is left as far as the center stone. And the diamond weight's 112. Then you go to the 715 round. That diamond weight is 114. Then here's our 714 pear shape. Although I must say, as often pear shapes do, that pear shape looks a lot larger, doesn't it? Like when you see it next to the round, those are 1 point different, 1 point. Yet the pear shape, at least in my mind, looks a lot bigger, right? because it's just kind of par for the course when it is about the pear shapes. The pear shapes being elongated cuts in general. This is a wider pear shape, you know, it's not too narrow, so it gives you a really, really big wow factor. Paul, we've got your request coming up next. It's going to be the our only Morganite pendant we have, actually. So that's going to be coming up for Morganite lovers. Haven't seen any Morganite throughout the event yet, so that'll be fun. And then this one, yep, this is going to be our last call. This wheel, let me know who's got the pear, the round or the oval. This is last call. I know we're verifying on all three. So let me try on the oval real quick too, because I know we haven't seen that one on the hand yet. And this is also finished on the inside. All three of them are. And then this is going to be that finishing on the inside, double halo, big pave sides like they all have. So it's really keeping it classic, but that's the 745. So if you're going for the largest carat weight, go here. Still a huge diamond weight at 112. That's in the yellow now. It's hard to tell because it's so diamond covered, but you can get it in white or rose if you would like. Same exact price at $27.88, whether you get any gold color, any size. Yeah. The round one more time on the hand. That's going to be item number 1120014. Here's the round again. There's a brief look at that finished under gallery. Little clover cutouts to make that under gallery. Maybe that's a little lucky charm in there. And then here we go. So much predominant reds. I mean, they're just, the red flash on this Portuguese round really coming through nicely, isn't it? Very nice. Very, very nice. That is just classic too, right? I mean, just, you know, give it some good diamond weight, not a skinny little band on the sides. Give it some good diamond weight. Give it that great pave work. But then you've got, of course, that real special look with that halo, keeping it classic, but framing perfectly, not taking away anything from the round. That is the star of the show here. It's the Tanzanite itself, the best of the best worldwide is right there. But there's the round. Again, you're changing the gold on any of them. You can go rose gold, yellow gold, white gold on any. We've got the yellow golds represented well on the side here, the white gold in the center. I think you're familiar with Tanzanites in yellow, white. You probably know exactly where you want to go with those. But again, the option is there. So final 60 seconds before we move along. Morganite pendant by request. Paul, if you want to just jump on the phone lines now, you may want to, just to ensure nobody else has a quicker jump start on that one before you do. We've got any last, again, 1 hour left. 1 hour and 7 minutes exactly in our Sunday. So if you have any requests, get those in. And then it is time to talk Morganite, followed by, we're going to have a great affordable Alexandrite, the rose ring. A real classic is back. And wait, if you want a little bit smaller, but just a little bit, Tanzanite, I've got a 616. I have a 6 carat. That's also coming up. I do. I have a 6 carat coming up in the bridge. All right, Victor, who's shopping over there? Oh, what a pretty name. That's really nice. How's it spelled again? A-E-R-Y-U-N. Oh, Arian. Arian? I love that. That's beautiful. What a cool spelling, too. Thank you so much. All right, coming up. Let's get to it. Morganite pendant, 616, still on the way if you want an oval in a bridge. And we will show that shortly. Let's get to it. We're going to get the Morganite for Paul's request. This will be Tony 111. 8959 coming up. Call your operators on Tanzanites. I know we got really busy there at the end of that clock, so you'll have to call them and check and see what's available. I do not know, but I know this is our next piece, which is 8959, and it's an 846, really stunning pink. It's pure pink. There's not a peachy, orangey, brown kind of effect to this stone. This is the 846 private collection, and it's 13 points in diamonds. And it also is rose gold only on this one. Let's show it actually on the hand and upright. Keep calling on those Tanzanites, 7 to 8 carats for $27.88. Big values there. Must haves, must sees, must gets, right? Must buys. Those are really must collects. But this is going to be our 846. Let's show it on the hand here. Good size bail. Rose gold. So if you got a white gold or a rose gold chain, I love the idea of pink diamonds by the yard with this, by the way, if you had one. Great match and combination, but the 13 points of diamonds really going to be at the top and the bottom of your oval-shaped Morganite. Let me give you a look here at the length, LOL-MOM. Take a look at this. This is going to be an 1.25 inches in the top to bottom length, and let's show it on the neckline as well. Look how pretty that is. Just that touch of, It's not a pink that's like a bright neon pink. It's not like a pink sapphire pink. Morganite is such a luxury stone in pink beryl. A good one's gonna have some elements of lavenders and blues and like a little bit of a periwinkle ultraviolet color as you see here. But that's mostly to give you a reference on the size. Let's go back up close and then we're gonna do something real fabulous on this one. It's one only, it's a blowout. It's a great stone, it's a big stone. You don't see too many that are gonna be that size. And it's only, what? I was fully expecting this to be $49.99. Maybe at the discount comes down $1,000. We are busy on the line, so if you're waiting on hold, we see ya. Stay right there. Do not hang up. We just got real busy on the phone lines here. So stay there. We're going to help you out. As soon as we get an operator free here, we'll get right to you. It should be about a 10-second wait. But this one's going to be down to $1,599, makes it $14.99 at checkout. And that'll be a quick one there. One only though, so operators, yell it out if you got it. $14.99. And look at this little, it's almost like a triangular shape up top and replicated at the bottom. Almost looks a little vintage lacy, doesn't it? But all of our jewelry is new. We don't sell estate jewelry. We don't sell used jewelry. We don't sell beat up jewelry. We don't sell any of that. I always find that's tough to do too, because you're not just talking about the quality, but you're talking about the condition as well. So we're just, again, stick with all the new jewelry. There's a lot of estate jewelry sellers that would love to have their jewelry on the air here. We're all about the new. So this is going to be $15.99, really comes down to $14.99. Let me know. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Tanzanite still going out, or do we have the Morganite finding its home? Will, you're on Tanzanite? Allison on Tanzanite? Jason on Tanzanite? Okay. Do you see what I mean with those purpley blues coming through? Do you see how they're almost like two beams of light following each other on the sides of the stone? And how the top one, or the left side as we're looking at it, is more peachy pink, and then the bottom one is like this beautiful, almost like an amethyst purple or like a sapphire purple color that's happening, and those beautiful beams of light just follow each other. Isn't that is just really unique. And for an oval cut, it's really delivering a lot of light here. So that'll be $14.99. Check out Paul. Let us know what you think of that one. We're going to keep on moving. We got a lot of busy lines here. And if anybody wants a huge diamond weight with Tanzanite, let me go ahead. And a lot of you were asking about the 6 carat. So let's show the 616 that we have coming up next. Here's the 616. This will be it for Blue Wings today. Barring any requests we get, but all the reds are still there. Item number 1115219 is on the way, and this is that huge oval yet again. So maybe you like a bridge. What we didn't see on that wheel of 7 to 8 carats were a bridge mounting. We didn't see anything like that. We were going more with, they were all really variations of a signature style. This being our kind of our new signature style, our signature bridge here, but a 128 diamond weight. So you're still getting a lot of incredible, very special diamond weight to it, but you're also getting, yes, Will, did you? I'm sorry, you're getting it, or do you want to see it again? Okay, very good, thank you. That was 769, thank you. Let me just, come on, face up front here. Don't be shy. Look at that, 616. 128 in diamond weight. Any gold you'd like. Morganite pendant is still here if you'd like it. It sounds like everybody on the line is still talking Tanzanites, which is good. We got to make sure those all go. So call us if you have, questions on those. But we've got to make sure that this oval now is going to follow the same fate here, and it will, because I'll just price this one. I've got to change it here because also $99.99. That's not going to work after we did the discount we had. So a much better value right now, and boy, are we getting tight on time. We only have 60 minutes left in our Sunday. That's it. So we are ready to keep rocking and rolling. Take your request, but if you'd like this one, just brought down its counterparts that were, for the most part, only about a carat plus bigger. Let's take this down. Maybe you like the bridge. Maybe you want to stick with the oval. Maybe you're not ready to go 7 carats in size, but you still like a lot of diamond weight. That's what this delivers. And we're going to make it really affordable right now, and not even, what, $28.88? Let's go even lower than that. Remember, you got an hour left to shop, the $100 extra off. Top of the hour is coming up in, cue it up. It's right now. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us today. 1 short hour left in our Sunday. That is it. And again, the sale does continue, but it's tomorrow night. So if you're not one of our weeknight viewers or not one of our evening viewers, you got to shop the sale in the next hour. Otherwise, poof, it's gone. Because Labor Day weekend is about to wrap up. So we've got our last hour of Sunday, 3 hours tomorrow night at 7 to 10. That's Pacific time. Be with us. because you don't want to miss the big grand finale. It's going to be really, really good. But right now, it's all about this slightly smaller Tanzanite. Just another option for you. Take another look at it. It's not even $28.88. And we got busy lines, so we can hardly get anyone through. So everybody's arrived. On a Sunday in summertime, at least the unofficial end of summer here, we get busier as the show goes on. So this is time to make requests, check on availability of pieces you've seen that are still thinking about, and now get this one for better than 28, better than 27, better than 26. I'm not even asking $25.99. And this is just, again, I mean, really similar look here. Let me try it on. You can do any gold you want still. We're still going to make it the gold color you desire. We're going to get it the size you need. Yes. Of this one, of course. Here's a profile of it on the hand. Excuse the fact it's a little larger right now. So you're seeing kind of like it elevate way off the hand. But it's actually going to be, and I'll show it to you up close as well so you can see it. But this is going to be, oh, let's make it even better than $25.99. Go ahead, first caller, let's do it. Make it $24.99, only $23.99 at checkout. So $24.99, there you go. And then take your extra $100 off. White, yellow, or rose. Normally I say go up a half a size beyond your normal here because this bridge is quite wide as far as even the back. You see the back is as wide as the front. So I would recommend just a half a size up. So if you wear an 8 1/4, go up to an 8 3/4. Just to accommodate that larger, wider band you have there all the way, because you see the 4 rows in diamonds that run underneath it, creating that bridge. It's 6 rows total, 4 rows underneath. That width of that band up front stays the same. Usually how bands taper in the back, get a lot more narrow. This one stays the same. So it is a wider piece. So just again, not a big deal. It just means you want to go up for comfort, just to have it fit true. You just want to go up a half size over your normal. And we take care of that. If I was, if I was telling you to go size it on your own, that'd make a big difference because that means money you'd have to pay to get that sized. We're doing it for you, so no big deal there. And $23.99 is what it comes down to be. We're going to get to, I have got a couple of yellow diamonds and champagne diamonds to show you. We even have a very important Mahenge deal in a very large stone, a 1 carater. Let me know on the 616 who's got it. We're still on that one. It's a really, really important buy, and you have got a huge value. That's just, especially with that kind of diamond weight. That diamond weight is bigger than a lot of the diamond weights we had on the last wheel. It was only 1 diamond weight on that wheel that was larger than this one is. So you're getting a significant diamond weight here for sure. And then we're going to be moving on. We've got a really good Mahenge coming up. It's kind of like the slightly smaller version of the bridge. Take a look. This is the same bridge, just tapered on down. Scaled down a bit, but this time it's housing a 1 carat Mahenge spinel, and isn't that pretty? Oh, the beauty, the saturation, the neon, but then still the ability to see the transparency of the stone so you can appreciate the diamonds that are underneath it. And that is going to be, oh, I love a good Mahenge discount because quite frankly, they need discounts. They're just an expensive stone that seems like it's a little tougher to understand the value and the rarity of Mahenges, given that there's only one source to get this level of spinel. The red pinks that you have here, not a lot out there. So here we go with item number 112-1521 and a beautiful 1 carat exactly. Then it's got a 105 diamond weight. So still significant diamond weight, no doubt about that. You're getting plenty of diamond weight there that really is just appropriate for the stone. I would hate to see this with no diamond weight. It's just such a precious stone that you have here. So 112-1521, it's a 1 carat, carat 05. That's how it breaks down, and boy, are we going to blow it out. And I got to put it in hyperspeed, guys, because we have 55 minutes to move a lot of jewelry. So here we go. And I know a lot of you guys, some of you don't watch the weeknight shows. I sure hope you do, especially on a Labor Day finale. But if you can't or don't or are asleep for them, this is your last hour to shop. So 55 minutes left. We need you to shop the values. Again, if I'm not showing you what you want to see, you've got to call me, that number right there, so we can bring out what you want, what your requests are. We spent the entire, I don't think I showed you more than 3 pieces yesterday that weren't a request. And today, not as many, but if you have one, get them in. We are happy to drop everything and show you purely whatever you want to see in your requests as they come in. So you got 55 minutes to get those in of showtime today. And then if this Mahenge is up your alley, a very special opportunity. Mahenges are one of the most expensive stones we have. They're up there with Paraiba pricing. They really are. You have to look at a Mahenge spinel, not other spinels. Spinels are always valuable. They're always rare, but there's nothing like the Mahenge that were only discovered in 27, so 2007. Forget about 27, that sounds weird. 2007 is when they were discovered. It was less than a year later, done and gone. Everything that is Mahenge is out there, floating out and about in the industry. We have the lion's share of that because we worked directly with the miners at the time. TVON didn't exist as a network then, but our gem family did, and they procured a lot of these stones before most other people did. So we've got really most of the material that's ever been is right here. It's how we bring you as often as we do. And you know what? They're expensive, but not today. Because we're going to take a $69.99. Here it is. This is the piece. There's the piece. There's the price. So much for that today. We're going to blow it out right now. And this is just an incredible value, even if you want the mounting. Kid you not. If you take the stone out and toss it, don't do it. Please don't do that. Please at least give it to a collector, you know, pay it forward to a gem collector out there who's probably never seen one in real life. They are that rare, so keep it. But if you do want it for the mounting price is more than where I'm taking this ring entirely because it is $1,999. It'll be $1,899 at checkout. And for a wider mounting, this is one though that you do not, I recommend do not size up on this one. It's not the same as the last one. It's a little bit more narrow, so this is the one I think you'll be good, true to size, but look at that stone as it faces up directly to you. That'll be $1,899 for somebody, and that is why it is a value. When you start to see ultra bright, vivid purples, I know we talk a lot about the pink and the red, but when you start to see those bright, intense, vivid purples, you got, that's the neon. That's neon showing up. It's illustrating what we describe as neon as a gem property. That's the illustration of it when you start to see those beaming, searing purples that you have. And it's just a gorgeous pink stone. I mean, pink is a color that's kind of happening right now, right? And everybody is like, I know this designer, look at this, look at the pink that's on the wheel even. Very rarely do you see that. I have a lot of color up here, and yet very rarely does that color translate to the wheel. This is my most affordable Mahenge spinel deal I've had, and yet it's still hanging out here. This is what I'm saying. People I don't think understand or appreciate spinels to the full degree that we do, like, let's say the more, you know, well-known stones, like sapphires. Everybody knows it, you understand it, you see them at every store. Spinels are a different league. They're like a really, really, really rare sapphire because they're really similar, but they're more rare, especially in big sizes. So this is that ultimate level, and that only had one source in Tanzania. There was one boulder worth of material that only produced tiny stones. Most spinels that are Mahenge that are faceted only end up being 15 or 20 points. We can't use those for jewelry much, so the ones we see here are that super ultra high level, that super elite size, like a 1 carat, that never goes for $1,899, which is what you pay today to get this incredible ring in that beautiful mounting. We have another request coming up, so another round Tanzanite for Cindy coming up, because it sounds like she may have missed out on the last one. So take a look one more time. That's here. I don't know. I'm not very good at selling spinels. I never understand it. It's so rare. It's so beautiful. And that's the other thing. People like a lot of stones that are just pretty because that's what we should like. I never want you to buy something because it's rare. I mean, if it's rare, to me, it's an extra bonus. I think we buy jewelry more or less because it's pretty first, right? There's a lot of rare stones that are not all that attractive, and that concept is shared. A lot of people feel that way. I got to tell you, this one's beautiful and rare, and it's the beauty of it that, okay, I'll skip it. I'll move on. I'll keep it. I'm going to get that stone. That is a real, I'm shopping just like you are. These are the sale events where I start, you know, shopping after the shows, just like you've been doing for 3 hours. Here's my next one, Cindy, for you, 111. So like I said, I was done with Tanzanites, except we have some requests here. So this is 1119531. It's a little smaller round, which it sounds like what she was going for here, and I'm glad we have one. 456 is the size. A different style of bridge. You can call me on the Mahenge. If you want it, obviously, I'll let you have it first. Obviously, you guys get first dibs on everything. But grab that spinel if you like it for $18.99. It's a very rare stone. It's really good. Which one? Oh, good. What does she think of this round? Let me show it to her on. She like it? Is she cool with the bridge? This is kind of our block style bridge. It's kind of squared off on the sides, but you still have those double rows running right down the middle, as you see there. Here it is on the hand, Cindy. It is, oh, well, that is what I like to hear. She didn't say, I like it. She said it is drop dead gorgeous. I like the way you think, Cindy. It is, and it really is. You know what? If you like it on TV, you're going to like it more in person. That's how these blue wings work. If you'd like it, you know what? First call, let's do it. $28.88. Just go ahead and send it out. It's got a $99.99 price too, like Museum Reserves do. There it is. There's my. They just handed this to me. So I'm just making up a discount because this wasn't scheduled for the show, but Cindy asked for it, so I'm saying $28.88. Which one do you like better, $99.99 or 2888, which turns to 2788. Yes, Jess? Oh, good. Christina got the Morganite, the pendant. Where's Christina calling from? Ohio. Hi in Ohio. Christina, well done on the Morganite. Thank you. I guess I should thank Paul for asking for it, because otherwise, Christina, you and I would have never seen it unless Paul asked for it. So it goes to show you, not all pieces requested go to the requester. So here we go. That one is $27.88. Thank you so much. Sounds like this one is moving. It's on the move, it looks like. I'll put Christina's Morganite aside. Thanks again. Our Mahenge is still here. You know what else is still here? One of our emeralds in a bridge. I have the Sapphire, the multicolored Sapphire. Oh, and speaking of, I think a lot of you might have joined me after I showed this. Let me show the emerald cut, because we sold out. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. We had so many people miss on the emerald cut on the wheel. Let me show you this one. This is the emerald cut I did have earlier. And I know we had, oh shoot, why didn't I think of this when we had the emerald cut sell out? Listen, it's only been a few minutes. I hope you're still here. This is 1117084. If you are interested in an emerald cut and you missed out on the 7 carat we had, go quickly. This is the 425, 111 in diamonds, another style of bridge. And this one is going to be, I had it earlier in the show, it is white gold only. It's a beautiful, bright, saturated, every bit the reds you could ever ask for in this 425. Look at this shine. I'll try it on. There's one only. Let me know if it's sold, guys, and I didn't hear about it, because oftentimes that happens, but this is a good one. So, well, this price tag is really good. It's as good as it was a couple hours ago. It's $19.99, and then you're $100 off. So now we can get somebody, one caller, a huge blue wing, premium extra special cut, and it comes out to $1,899. That's it, $1,899, first caller at checkout. That's a huge value, stays in the white gold, we're sizing it. Let me give it a look, see on the hand here. Then we'll be on our way. Oh, what a great emerald cut. So that completes, again, barring a request that you have, it's on the hand tone. It's, yeah, there it is. Look at that. Wow, that's a gorgeous stone. Do you have this one, Jason? I think so. So that's a one only. I can't duplicate these emerald cuts. You know that. That's the one you're getting. We just size it for you. This one's got to stay in the white gold. So once it is sized, shipped right out to you, and you're going to be loving that emerald cut in another bridge, still with elite diamond weight, still well over a carat, and who's taking it? No, it's not gone yet. 30 seconds, please. 30 seconds. I don't think that's going to last much longer than that. 30 seconds, if we're lucky. I'm going to remind you of an emerald in a bridge we had earlier as well, because I'm looking at some of the pieces we had earlier. I think we need to recap. Yes. Yes. I remember. Oh. How nice. Now, wait a minute. She was in South Carolina, right? I think so. Was that Tracy in South Carolina, right? Tracy, I did not know you were brand new. Well, welcome to our show. What? How's it spelled? L-O-V-E. Oh, wait a minute. Tracy, have you been watching for a while? Because your name sounds familiar to me. So either you're a celebrity or, because it just, the second Jess told me your last name just now, which I won't tell everybody because, you know, keep it private, but she sounds very familiar to me. Have we just been shopping together a while, Tracy, and you're new, or have I seen you on social media? Let me know. Let me know, Tracy. I don't know, but sounds very familiar. Let me go ahead and, speaking of the emeralds, I was going to I don't know why this is here. This one's here if you'd like it. I just want to also show you this one in a bridge because this was here earlier, part of Tracy's request. She took the bigger of the two stones, but this is a little smaller stone. It is 1120735. The value is so there. So I'm just, you know, picking out a couple of the really special values that are still hanging out here just to recap those before we get to more new. But this is a 1 carat with 99 points in diamonds in the bridge. You can change the gold color on this one. I just, you know how rare it is to get a super clean Colombian emerald in a bridge like this. It's fabulous. It's got everything going for it, and yes, you're going to really get to tailor it to your liking as well, but it's also down to $19.99, as a price tag. Really $18.99 for you if you're quick. So that is just one of those that was here really early on. Wanted to show it to you. I know it's confusing sometimes with a couple of pieces on that are similar. This is the one that's still available. She took the other bridge that we had. So again, well done, Tracy. Welcome to our show. She was brand new today. And this one's here. Yes. Thank you. Emerald cut Tanzanite is spoken for. Enjoy it. 7084 white gold only on that one, Allison. Thank you. And so that means all of our Tanzanites are gone, I think. I do believe everything from the wheel is gone. You may want to check on those. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And $19.99, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, it's already sold unless we have, I don't know, we'll have to check. Victor? Hang on, Will, I know everybody's, this is why. Let Will know, please. And then here we go with $19.99 turns into $18.99. Let's make this yours. Okay, so again, a lot of times these recaps are going after the fact. And that's what happens. So I just got to keep on moving. We have a really, really, really big value on an Alexandrite that I've been telling you about, but I haven't shown it to you yet. So now is the time. This is a certified Alexandrite from GIA. It's got this really bright pop of color to it where it's kind of a green, instead of green blue, it's more green golden, and it's 1119607. I could not, now I know I might be reading this wrong, but I could not believe the price on this one. It is 1119617. So we don't see many GIA certs to go along with our colored diamonds, or rather our colored stones. We see a lot of them for diamonds. I've got a cert that's going to show you the color change. I've got a cert that's going to tell you everything you need to know about your stone, and here it is. Maybe we have another, oh, look at this. So this is, you know, fluorescent lighting, incandescent lighting. Here's how that stone changes. So it goes from a green golden to more of a purple color. Then we have one loose stone, carat 20, 4.8 by 6.5. Is that another emerald cut? Oh, what's that? No. Oh, sorry. Okay, good. We don't have anything else in that size in emerald cut? Yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. We are sold out of emerald cuts, it looks like. In Tanzanite overall, looks like all sold out. So here we are. This is beautiful Alexandrite, again, yellow green to brown yellow. I would not say brown yellow. That to me does not look brown yellow. But this is again GIA, so the cert comes with it. So yes, Jess. Yes, I can. The round Tanzanite from the 2888 wheel, yes. I think it's gone, but we'll try it on anyways because you never know. Maybe that's the caller that got it. Take a look at this. Here it is. Ooh, I love it. That's that was just a refresher here. That's a 715. In the center with a carat 14 and diamonds around it. Classic kind of style right there. Really, really good look. Love that. This is fabulous, isn't it? So that was the 7 carat 15 with 114 in diamond weight. It's in the yellow now, can be changed. All right, back to the Alex because we're going to drop this price. GIA cert with it, item number 1119617, carat 20. Also, the diamond weight is 118 here, so keeping up with these really big diamond weights here today, which is very exciting. And a mega value coming your way as well, as always. Happy Labor Day weekend. What a big, big, big moment to celebrate. And it's going to be, well, I was saying this earlier, we have a couple GIA certified Alexandrites that are over $15,000, one that is $10,000. This one was $89.99. Oh, we got a much different price today, taking it as low as we possibly can go here. And your opportunity to take it right now, under $3,000. What? Not even $29.99 though. I got to make sure it goes because we don't have ever certified Alexandrites that go this low. This is a first of its kind, and it's not even going to be $29.99. We'll make it $2,888. That's it. $28.88 makes it $27.88 at checkout. Well done. Okay, so our emerald cut tansies are sold out. We have looked. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I have anything else of its kind right at the moment. We do have a couple of, I'm seeing if there's any more Tanzanite in general. I've got a really big blowout on some designer rings for you as well that you're going to really enjoy. That's going to be coming up, including Russian demontoid that are here. Multiple demontoids together in a floral ring. We'll show you that. This is here. But again, everything's selling after the fact. So that means we're hopefully, that just means we're moving quick enough. Now, I do have an Alexandrite that's got more of the traditional blue green. This is the Brazilian color we love. So if that's what you miss with that green yellow, thank you. We've got another request coming up. Who's that for? Jason, is it your caller? Oh, it's Bettina. Hi, Bettina. Sorry, I didn't see this. Here's something written here. Okay. Very faintly, we've got a Paraiba coming up for you. Paraiba on the way, Bettina. So actually, we'll do this really quickly here. It's item number 1120-515. That is a super gorgeous, clean, oval, Alexandrite. Oh, look at this stone. It's so clean. It's elongated. It's over a ½ carat. But it's also going to be diamonds. It's like a mini highway ring. You know, highway rings are where you kind of have interlocking bands, but usually they're really wide. This is giving you that highway styling, but really succinct, if you will. Keeps it more narrow on the hand. I'm not talking about a little thin band. It's got still all these different rows and diamonds and gold and all of that. But 35 points in diamond weight. We're blowing it out for under $1,000. And they're essentially, I mean, you have to break it down this way. It's like it's 4 rings in one, right? Different bands of diamonds, interlocking and woven with different bands of gold and diamonds. And then you've got under $9.99, better yet, even better, $9.49, takes it to $8.49 at checkout. You can have any gold you want, but that is the most affordable way to get an Alexandrite in our entire inventory. We've had cat size already go. We have the GIE certified stone verifying. And now you've got this oval here, which look at how stunning, clean, well cut. These stones can suffer a lot when it comes to clarity. They're usually very hazy and very dark and very like dingy. They look almost dingy or hazy, like they have a little fog inside of them. Not this stone. Super clean, $8.49 at checkout. We'll change the gold for you as well. The Paraiba is coming up next, Bettina. So we've got a great Paraiba. I do have a little larger stone. I kind of know what she likes. She may want to see this carat stone that we have coming up. It's a very, very special 1 carat 09, but then we have something a little more affordable as well. So we've got a couple Paraibas to show you back to back here. Let me know if you'd like this one. We only have about 38 minutes now, so not a lot of time. Got to keep on rocking. Got to show you a ton of jewelry. So coming up, first I'll show her the Paraiba. I'm not sure what she asked for, but I really like this stone, and it's such a good one to get over a carat at this price. And then we'll show you a 44 pointer. So we'll have different options in Paraiba coming up back to back. Let me know if anybody wants this great Alexandrite. It's a band, but it's wearable, but it's still high style. All at the same time. Nice to have that complete set put together like that is. Let me know, Jason, if you'd like that one. Again, I'm going to rely on you guys to call even after the fact. So even though we move on, does not mean it's gone yet. Does not mean it's sold out. So we want to make sure you take advantage of that. And then here's the bigger of the Paraibas. Yes, go ahead. Yes, it is. Yes. Yes. Very, very personal. All right. This is going to be item number 1119413. So Bettina, I'll do a little back-to-back presentation for you here. And just for the record, this one's going to be the next one. So you can see how they have similarities and how they differ. But that's going to be the bridge. And we're going to start with the right side, which is the carat 09. But that one's coming up. So the bridge will be directly following this. And you know what? That's a 44 pointer. So that's going to differ quite a bit in size. 44 points, very clean. Here's a carat 09, also very clean. Bright, beautiful neon color. Now this mounting only goes together with the really, really, really high-end stones. It's a carat 36 in white diamonds. It's a 1 only. If you like that really special, I mean, I just had to bring this out for the sale because it is so high-end. You very rarely see a 1 carat plus Paraiba. Yes. Okay, which one?
51 points.
You got it. So the Alexandrite's verifying. Let me know when that's officially gone. Here we are with a very special Paraiba. I'm going to try it on because what we're doing now is showing you the up close and personal, so you intentionally see every last detail of the stone. What this translates to when you see it on the hand and from a tiny bit of a distance away, nothing but pop. Neon glow. Like you feel like you don't even want to look at it or stare at it too long, because if you did, it could hurt your eyes. That kind of bright neon that you're seeing there, which is so major, plus a lot of diamond weight and all the white diamonds here. White gold, I would recommend. I really would. I always recommend that with this color of Paraiba. This one's dropped. Oh my goodness. This one did come from $17,000, just to let you know what neighborhood that lived in. And then it came to $99.99. And then it went to $88.88. That's what happens when you get these stones over 1 carat. They become very, very pricey very fast. We know they're completely mined out. 3 sources ever, all completely mined out and extinct and done. I can change the gold, so if you really want yellow gold, we'll do it, but this price tag is everything. It's only $3,777 only, and that'll be $36.77 at checkout. So we got a ways away from that $88.88 previous low, and now it's $36.77 for you. Then, if you have requests, we're just approaching last half hour. Want to make sure you get those requests in while we can do them, because we've only got a little bit of airtime today. Sale event wraps up tomorrow night. Just a reminder, be sure, and if you are around and with us, please be with us on Monday night at 7 o'clock Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern. We are going to have quite the showcase, quite the grand finale. And then here's our smaller of the Paraibas. As I promised, 1112831 is coming up next. Here's that ultra clean, because it's going to be under a ½ carat. So it's a 44 pointer, but still in a great bridge with 82 points in diamonds in white, yellow, or rose gold, and a huge value right here, right now. Hey, Marge. All right, Marge is with us today. Hey, Marge, happy weekend to you. So here we are with a more affordable. I've actually got 44 points on it, Tony. Yeah, 44 on the center, 82 on the diamonds. And then the bridge. This is a still really high-end the way it's made, but not the oversized bridge. Keeps it really wearable. So you still get the details and the cool elevation and the great center halo, but really wearable, really easy. Let's do this. Even better. Oh my goodness, this price tag. $19.99 for a Paraiba. Copper bearing, gorgeous clarity. I mean, this one is, let's even come in closer so you can see that it is clean, even with the power of our magnification here. Watch as I come in so super duper close. You cannot find a flaw in this stone. So can you imagine? This is still going to give you that beautiful, bright, amazing clarity that then plays as a neon. It's bold. It's only $18.99 to check out. The bridges more. This is kind of what we saw earlier with the Mahenge, which actually is still available. Is the way these bridge mountings go, they should be more money if you were buying them as just a semi-mount. Without the really important part is the Paraiba. Don't get me wrong, we love our 82 points in VS Diamonds and a lot of gold, but that Paraiba is worth far more than the diamonds and the gold are. And that's saying something in today's diamond and gold world where those two entities are very, very pricey. So that's going to be a huge value there. $19.99 turns into $18.99. Fabulous idea. We'll give that 30 seconds. And those are my two Paraibas. So we got two different sizes, two different price ranges covered, two different mountings entirely. And now I'll zoom back, give it a little breathing room. I just wanted you to see real close to that stone to be able to appreciate what we love, which is that really perfect clarity, and it's only for one caller. So next up, and I'll recap, we have an aqua that's still here, a freeform opal that's still here, got a Tanzanite pendant that's still here. So a couple of the pieces that really need to go before we do, which is only 32 minutes from right now. We will be signing off in 32 minutes. So got to make sure we get requests in, get them in. We're still taking requests. We've got a gorgeous wheel. I am going to do I was telling you about this designer demontoid piece. It's part of a whole wheel of designer pieces, including a massive zircon. Yeah. Yes, I would love to. The one for $19.99 in the bridge, right? That beautiful neon Mahenge spinel. It's coming your way. Let's do that. Also, we've got a bangle here still in sapphires, all the different colors of sapphires and rubies together. Here's the Mahenge again for you, Jason. This was a similar mounting, but it's actually a different bridge. It's different. It doesn't have as much gold around the diamonds. It really keeps the diamonds consistent here. Item number would be 112, 1521. So got this 1 carat Mahenge real low. And Bettina, let me know what you think of those Paraibas, if we can find something else for you or what you're looking for. But here it is in the 1 carat Mahenge with a carat 05 in diamonds, in a fabulous bridge, white, yellow, or rose, 1 carat stone. Watch this one as it pops up to eye level and notice the purples. Gorgeous neon. This is not a regular pink. We love a Barbie pink, but this is not a Barbie pink. This is an intense, hot pink. It then glows. Watch if I eliminate some light here. Do you see how I just shed the light? Look at how the wheel goes from white to gray. And look at how it's like a big cloud cover just rolled in here. Okay, the storms are moving in. We might have a little monsoonal moisture, all that stuff, right? Full light, sunny, beautiful, and then boom. But look at the stone just got more intense. So how does that work? Less light, more intensity. It's not supposed to work that way. Usually gems, diamonds, they love more light. Give them more light. This is where lesser light. That is the definition of neon, everybody, where it doesn't need a lot of light. And when you have lesser light, that's when you get the true power of the stone, the true punch of the stone. which is just the brighter neons, more reds, more of those vibrant purples in a body color that is hot, hot, hot pink. And it's only $19.99. And how it even lasted to this point, I have no idea, but this is what it looks like on the hand. We can do yellow gold or rose gold if you'd prefer it. I love it in the white gold. I think that's the way to leave it. Set up in that bridge. This is a durable stone. So even though it's an exotic, it's an 8.5 on the Mohs scale, which for the record, only sapphires, rubies, and diamonds top it. So you are getting a very durable, this is like, I almost said well made, but Mother Nature made it. So yeah, she did well. She made it well, she made it tough, she made it durable, and it's only $18.99 at checkout for a rare. This is that high-end spinel. They all are as a grouping, as a family of gems, but this is that ultra high level. So gotta go. I mean, I've shown you there's not a lot left from the show because these values have been so good and we're showing you such great pieces, but this is one of the few that I would not anticipate that being here another minute from now. Take a look at it up close, and it's $18.99, and we're changing gold color and making it your size. This is the bridge I say get true to size, and then you'll be happy with it and the way it fits and feels. Yes, the sale started yesterday. It ends tomorrow. Yes, just like Labor Day weekend. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you talking about the sapphires with all the colors? Oh, the Diamonds by the Yard triple version, yes. Do we need to show it again? Of course. It was our TDBTYB, the triple Diamonds by the Yard bracelet. And I'll show it again. And it was $9.99. And it's literally a triple version of our world famous Diamonds by the Yard bracelet. But the good news is it doesn't turn, it doesn't rotate. That's a big deal. It's not flimsy. It's not going to rotate to where you're seeing the back of the bezels. This is it from a look here on the wrist here, and I'll just show you how this plays out. This is going to be your clasp that keeps it all where it should be. These bezels are soldered, so they don't twist and turn and overlap and fall and drape and do all that. It sits just like this all the time on the wrist. So this was the 72-point diamond bracelet. It has, if I show you side to side here, let me just share with you that there are sections of 3. I'm holding it by either end of the box closure. So you get 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 stones in total. 72 points worth, total weight, triple row. Do you see how I can just drape it here? It doesn't fall, it doesn't turn or tangle. This is where layering is made easy. And how about that diamond cutting to the chain link itself? So you see all the chain material has that great diamond cutting to it. So you're not just relying on the diamonds for sparkle, you get it from the gold as well. It closes with this bigger box closure, which I'll show you here. So it's really easy because it links right up just like this. I didn't even clasp it all the way. It's got one figure-8 safety, which you see is straight out right now, but that's gonna be how you actually lock it and keep that nice and secure. And then you see here, just what that's gonna do is by giving you that size of box closure, it makes it really easy to put on. Okay, so it's one of those that you can manage to put on by yourself, and it's 7 inches in length, and it's $9.99, but it's really $8.99. So that's another little recap from earlier. And then of course, you jog it around, you have all that beautiful diamonds, the kind of the triple lines of diamonds up front. And a beautiful gift idea too, because you don't need to worry much about sizing, right? Sizing is pretty universal on bracelets. An average size, most gals across the spectrum wear is about a 7-inch. This is gonna work for you. And $9.99 turns into $8.99, and they just keep on going with the exception of the clasp. You get those triple, I mean, it just keeps going where, you know, a bracelet might turn a little bit on the wrist this way. So it's nice to have those sections of diamonds be all incrementally spaced. And so you always get the look of diamonds, and really impressive when you see it here draped against the wrist, as I'll do again for you. It's just really well done. And yeah, they're all VS diamonds that you have there. And it looks like you stacked and layered, but without the inconvenience and the mess of it, right? Because sometimes bracelets can get a little bit tangled, especially in a more, you know, thin gauge kind of style like this. If you try to put on a lot of bracelets, it ends up being a mess and they get all tangled and jumbled. This will stay just the way it should. So back to the wheel we'll go. The Mahenge still here, right? Jason, did you take the Mahenge or is it still here? It's still here, so you can take it if you want. All right, next up, a quick wheel for you. And let's show you, starting with a zircon that looks like a golden yellow diamond that is impressive. I also have a really, really rare pink diaspore that's got so much of that purple tone to it. Then we have a really impressive designer diamantoid floral. It's really what this is it's more of an orchid. It's really modeled after, and did you have a question? Oh, you misspoke? The Mahenge is gone. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. Here we go. Orchid, pink diaspore, yellow zircon, and then let's finish it up with a really, actually I'm going to move this so we can have our golden tones on the side. I got a really good mandarin here, and that is going to be our wheel. So pink diaspore, mandarin garnet, orchid with demantoids and diamonds, and a really bright saturated golden zircon. Any one of the four you like. Going out of here really quickly. And those bracelets are still here. We have another request for a white diamond 3-stone style. We'll show you next. This wheel is going to be quick to go. And here's how we do it. This is easy as it gets, because we got to move jewelry, and it's our last call on the show. We have 24 minutes. That's it. So here's your chance to pick up whatever you like. I got all the specs waiting for you. But again, rare pink diaspore with a lot of lavender and purple color to it. Then you've got the gorgeous mandarin garnet. That is a very saturated 411. We have the, that zircon is a 9-carat 77 round, yellow and white diamonds with it, and then a 66 points of demantoids in the back. Listen to this diamond weight on the orchid. 204 in diamonds right back here. That is one of the bigger diamond weights in any ring we have, and it's going to be anything you want on this wheel, all one of a kinds. The only one that's got to stay in the gold color is, you guessed it, the orchid design. The orchid floral with the demantoids in the center, that's got to be in the yellow gold. But trust me, if you like white gold, there's a lot of presence of pave, so it kind of reads as white gold as well, and they're all going to be the same price, and they are not. I can't, we don't have time for $39.99. I don't have the option of letting anything else stay here. So we've got to go a lot lower, and then make sure you dial in so we can see it on the hand. Tell me which one you love. We'll show it to you. That zircon is so gorgeous, isn't it? It's kind of like the look of a yellow diamond that would be millions of dollars without the price tag of a yellow diamond that's millions of dollars, but it's still really rare. Zircons, they go back and they date the earth. That is something that we know. So they are a beautiful testament to how long gems have been with us and how really far back they go as far as where we get them, where they come from the earth, how long ago pieces like this were often mined. That yellow zircon looks like a yellow diamond, but very clean. I don't have a 10-carat yellow diamond, but we do have a 10-carat nearly zircon, and that's it. They're not 39. That was what they were slated to be here when this show started about 3 hours ago. Since we only have about 20 minutes left, we're dropping the price just to keep moving jewelry. Make sure everything's got to go, including if you have any requests, get those in, because we're helping you own pieces that might still be here. And we're doing better than 39, better than 38, better than 3, better than 2. I'm making them $1,999 for anyone you want. And we've got 60 seconds with that wheel before a 3-stone white diamond ring comes out. That is an icon here. And no, should not be discounted, but it's about to be. So if you've perked up because you heard 3-stone ring, 3-stone diamonds, that's what you want. You've checked them out in stores. We're going to actually elevate it, make it better, make it bolder, make it really, really good. That's all happening in just a few minutes. Well, actually 44 seconds. That'll be coming up. You let me know if you need your information here, but that, again, 977 carat weight here on the zircon, yellow diamonds and white diamonds. That's 22 in the yellow, 92 in the white, so you're getting over a carat in diamonds in total. This is the purple, pink diaspora out of the Afghan region, really rare, super limited mining production already mined out, and that's going to be our 432, 92 points in diamonds. Here's the big mandarino. It's a 4-carat 11 mandarin with also a big diamond weight, 73 points, and then this orchid ring. Look at this design. Normally it was just done in a pendant. We put it together in a ring for you. Look at what look that creates. If that is not looking like the proverbial $1 million, I don't know what does. 2 carats, 04 in diamonds. There are actually, how many demantoids we have there? They're different sizes here. There are actually 7 different demantoids there. Bigger and smaller that just elevated through the middle, bright matched color. One only, $18.99 at checkout for 204 in diamonds. And then one of the rare stones in the world right on top of them. That's a good one. That's a really high-end stunner of a ring. And in a lot of gold, because a design like that takes a lot of gold to create it. Okay, so $18.99. Any one of those you want, they're here. Let's get to our 3-stone white diamond ring. One thing that I can tell you is this event, guess what the most popular item is? The classics. Anything that I bring you. Yesterday it was studs. It was all the diamond hoops, the stud earrings. It was all of our diamond pieces. We have not seen many of those today. We're about to show you one that would not, I'm going to tell you, would not be here unless you begged and pleaded for it. And we have said, okay, bring it out. White diamonds don't get discounted. They're going up by the day. We're about to bring you 1113946, which is a 46 point on the centers, because this is not just the 3-stone style you see everywhere else, because a 3-stone style tends to be very small. Even when you get big diamonds, you know what I mean? We have all seen them, right? Where it's a true 3-stone style, whether the stones are the same size or whether they're bigger in the middle and then smaller on the sides. There's not that much presence. So unless you go really big on the diamonds, but then they get really pricey. So a 3-stone ring is not always something that people love, because even though the concept is there, the whole, past, present, future meaning behind it, the classic nature of getting a 3-stone style, we know all that. But they're not always going to be working for everybody, because a lot of times they're just too narrow if you want a little more wow factor. You want more presence. So what we did was we elevated the 3-stone look. We gave you the 3 bigger stones. The middle is a little larger. The sides are equal. We're going to try it on, because I never leave you without trying a ring on. So they're like, try it on, try it on, try it on. I will. But I want to tell you why this is so much more dramatic and why it should be more money, because each and every one of those center stones has a halo. So it's going to be for, I've tried on a lot of 3-stone rings in my day, and a lot of times they look so microscopic, and they're huge price tags because they're big diamonds, right? We know what happens when diamonds get bigger. So this is the way to accomplish that look while still getting a bigger ring overall that's going to have presence without spending a fortune. And here's how we do it. 46 points plus 54 points. That means in grand total, you are, sure enough, you are getting a full carat in diamonds. But if you did a full carat in diamonds in just 3 stones, 1, 2, 3 across the way, it'd be very, very, very small. It'd be really narrow. This gives you a lot more to look at. And look at how perfectly placed, so they go from one side to the other, no bare band here. Nothing where you have to just see the gold. It's all diamonds, easy to wear, set down low profile. This is going to blow up the phone lines, because that is a ring that, keep in mind, we're still doing VS diamonds. The centers and the sides, everything, 1 carat should be. This is why we don't bring this out typically during a sale event. Diamonds have gone up. Look at that, $24.99, $24.99 for that ring. That's where it should be. You've asked for it. We're bringing it out. I'll bring it to the price that is the lowest it's ever been in our history. That's what we're doing. This is your time. And you know our VS diamonds. We've got a little tiny bit of quantity. We have white, we have yellow, we have rose. You're not even paying $2,000. You cannot duplicate this anywhere on the planet, even if you were to go lower quality. If you lower your standards on diamond and go for I2, I3, even SI stones, any of that, you're spending more. Why do that when you've got a better value here? We're going to make it better than even $19.99, better than $1,500. Here's your value. Here's the ring everybody can wear. And think of the meaning behind it. A lot of times this is commemorated as an anniversary piece because it's past, present, future. You're looking back on the past. You're trying to live, reminder to live in the present, but you're also looking ahead and thinking about the future. That is one way to do it. You've got a fabulous, we know how 3s are significant all throughout life. Let's make it only $999 instead. It'll make it $899 at checkout. Yes. Allison? Oh, the big mandarin. Can I show that on the hand too real quick so they're sure to see what it looks like on? 112, $1549 just sold from that last wheel. Here's the mandarin garnet on the hand for you. That is now gone. Congratulations, 411 on that bright, very saturated. Premium quality on that mandarin, also 73 points in diamonds, and that one is gone. Congratulations. I love this side-to-side detail. Not only is it the double halo, but that side-to-side looks great. So congrats on the mandarin, $1549. Now back to our $899 at checkout. Diamond ring, which, oh look, it blew up the phone lines. We have backed up calls. Bear with us if you're waiting to get through. We'll be with you as soon as we can, but that's what's going to happen. Will, is that your request for the 3-stone? I'm so glad they asked for it. I'm so glad it was here, and I'm so glad it's here. Who is it? Thank you. Enjoy it. And again, very busy on the phone lines, a little bit of wait time, but about 10 seconds right now. So we'll get you through shortly. Still have a few pieces from that last wheel at $18.99, like the big golden zircon or the orchid ring with the demontoids. This diamond designer ring is just, it's a designer ring, but it's also classic, right? This is not that, oh, designer, only one person's going to like it out of 100. It's classic to where everybody can wear this. It sits low profile so that it's great for everyday wear, and you've got a huge value. And I'll tell you, it's these sale events. You guys feel most comfortable shopping VS Diamonds. You know our VS Diamonds. We are known for them. If you've ever experienced our VS Diamonds, you probably have said to yourself or to a friend, you know what, I'm never going back. I'm never going to shop anywhere else. I am never going to lower my standards to even an SI quality again because TVON has shown me the light, literally. They've shown me what brilliant, beautiful diamonds are all about, and that's what I want. And when I can spend less to get the VS diamonds, listen, if somebody's going to say, do you want the Rolls Royce or the Honda, and they're the same price, I'm sorry, no offense to Hondas, but I'm going to take the Rolls Royce. I'm going to take it. That very rarely happens. It's not happening out there. If somebody says, do you want the Dolce & Gabbana or do you want the other dress? I mean, pick a retailer, right? I mean, I'm going to go with the nicer when they're the same price. But when you're getting better for less, it might seem a little backwards. And I can't tell you how many people who are newer to our whole method of operation go, yeah, I watched you for years and I never shopped because I just thought, they're just blowing smoke. It's hot air. That's just, that can't be because I know diamonds and I know how they work and I have to pay more to get better. You don't if you're shopping here because a lot of people, and they wait and they wait and they wait. And then finally one day they take the plunge and they take a chance and they shop our VS Diamonds and realize upon getting it home in person, inspecting it, taking it to your jeweler and asking what they would charge for the same exact ring, you realize, wait a minute, I am spending less for better quality. I don't need to shop the big design houses anymore. Even they don't have that quality. So often, they're not bringing VS, and you'd spend $30,000 for a ring like this easily. Sound crazy? It does, but it really happens. I know designers, let me tell you, it really is something you could easily pay $30,000 for a ring like this without trying and not be guaranteed to get VS. And our lines are going crazy because you know that. And if that's the ring you want, or you're looking for, yeah, you know what, I need to dress up my right hand, or I want to get something that's, maybe you don't wear a wedding band or you do and it's very plain and you want to have something for diamonds. This makes a great wedding band. Makes a great wedding set if you want to add to it. A wonder ring would be beautiful around it. It makes a great left hand ring. It makes a great right hand ring. It's great for the middle finger, the index finger. I would say anywhere but the pinky or thumb, this works really well. Let's do another look at it on the hand so you can evaluate that yourself. But for $8.99, side to side diamonds, all sits down. Look at that. I can rub my hand around it because of the bezels and the pave. It's smooth to the touch. It's not going to catch on your fabrics, your silks, your fine knits. Wintertime, fall coming up. We're going to start wearing, you know, finer gauge knits again, cashmere again. We don't want our jewelry wrecking our clothing. This is something that's all taken into account. Sits low profile, but still elevated a bit. It's not flat. It's not lacking gold weight, but it's just a really wearable ring. That's the point. If you have this ring, you're probably wearing it every day. So we got to make sure that all those different features are thought of, all those different features are covered, and you have white, yellow, rose gold in your size, and it's $8.99. That's a final 60 seconds. It's almost sold out. Please don't call tomorrow and go, I'll just, you know what, I thought about it, or I slept on it, or I did do my due diligence, and I looked around at other diamond retailers, and you're right, Lolo. Well, this is the day to get it because it's going to sell out momentarily. So here's your chance to pick it up and try it and love it. And maybe it is your first time experiencing VS Diamonds. Maybe it's your first time shopping TVON. Maybe it's your first time shopping TVON. How about just TV? People who thought TV jewelry was all plastic and junk and man-made fill in the blank, right? That's not it. There are, not many of them, but we are one of the few that are selling not just fine, but like fine. You know what I mean? Like there's fine jewelry. You can just say fine jewelry. And then there's like fine jewelry, like it's really fine, like it's a fine quality. Fine jewelry technically is sterling silver, anything made in a precious metal, 10 karat gold, technically that's fine jewelry too. Technically natural diamonds, that's fine jewelry. But we're talking fine, like, you know, you got to put a few eyes in there, right? It's the best quality. What's up? The backside, no, I can't show the backside. You'll see all the gremlin. No, we'll just show it. We'll show it. It's beautiful. I mean, everyone's searching for what is going on. Why is that so darn cheap? Because, hey, it's TVON, but it's also a sale. It's our last 10 minutes of our Labor Day Sunday edition. We finish this sale up tomorrow night. Don't forget to join me. Set your alarms if you have to. Write yourself a note. Tie a string around your finger if you got to, because you do not want to miss our grand finale. It's only a 3-day sale, and it ends tomorrow night. It's a nighttime show. Don't look for me during the day, because Monday I get to sleep in till 6 o'clock. No, we don't have to get up as early on Mondays. But We do arrive here at, we'll be on the air at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 Central Time, and that's 10 p.m. Eastern. And it'll be our last 3 hours of our Labor Day weekend together. So we're going to have a big, big sale event. And oh gosh, it's so sentimental. It's getting sentimental here at the end of the year for me. So here's our last call. We have $100 off, $8.99. Try it. Let's give it a final 30. I'm going to try to show you a few recaps before we go. And then we've got, I'm going to show a couple recaps on some pieces. We still have a couple things to get at home, like our Paraibas. Although we're very busy here, want to make sure we get those all shown until they sold out. Trying to time it just right with our clock. We got about 18 seconds left. Make sure you get one. Try the white, try the yellow, try the rose. Look at those big individual sizes there. I mean, it's a good quarter carat or so in the middle. You got about a quarter carat, about 20, 25 point in the middle, about 10 clusters on the sides there. Really good. Really, really, really good. And then all that beautiful halo work, which is another 54 points. So it is a full total carat. And once again, we're very busy on the lines with our final clock here. We once again are backed up. So we've got a few of you in queue. Three stone, but with the halos. 3 stones, triple halos, all fabulous. That we know. Enjoy it, $8.99, last call. Let's do a little recap. I'd rather do that. I've got a few pieces that must go, and we're going to try to keep everything really affordable here in our recap as well. And if you have any questions on anything, it's best to ask as well. Don't just expect to see it as a recap. I can't recap everything on one wheel at a time here, but I'm going to recap the highlights of what remains because we still have some really cool pieces you might have missed, or maybe you're still just thinking about. So keep calling on that one. See with our operators where we are as far as quantity, but I do want to show you this one. It's under $3,000 for an aqua that is, I didn't. Did you guys want to see the rose ring? Oh, I didn't know. Well, that's what the requests are for. So again, I would love to read mines one day. Wouldn't that be cool? Sometimes I kind of don't need to, actually. I usually know if you were thinking. Anyway, let's take a look. Here's the rose ring. Boy, that'd be a interesting superpower to have, wouldn't it? Here's our rose ring in rose, white, or yellow. You see all three? And I know they might look different because they are actually a little different top to bottom. I love stacking this ring. I know you guys don't usually, but I do. I love to put a little bouquet together. They actually stack. I know it's crazy to think about that because it's a big ring on its own, and it is. But it looks beautiful stacked. You can mix and match your gold colors. It's our one of our icons here. It's item number 11114525, and it's a full 101 per ring. Each ring gives you 101 of perfectly pave diamonds all the way around. I mean, this ring is hot. And I know we don't talk about labor because it ain't sexy, because you don't think about this. I don't think about it. We just like to look at the pretty jewelry, right? And we don't think about how it's actually created and achieved and who sits down with microscopes and paves diamonds. But let me tell you, there's a lot of labor in this ring, a ton. So it should be like an ultra premium $29.99 piece, but it's not. And so I'm going to try one on for you. I'll try the yellow gold first. It is so high end, so not $3,000. Here's what one looks like by itself. Again, see how this side is different than this side. So there's like a top and a bottom to the ring. You can kind of play with it. But today, and we are in last call now, we have 7 minutes left. So you got to make those decisions on anything and everything before they sell out. But we're going to make this $999, but rarely does it ever. I don't actually remember it ever going under $900, which it will. It's going to be $899 at checkout. So a huge value there on the rose ring. This is what I mean by stack. You can kind of put them each in every way, and suddenly you would never know that that's 2 rings in one. Let me line them up here. Look at that. Wow. So that's how 2 rings, these are all a little bit large on me, so they're kind of falling a little bit side to side, but they do stack really, really well if you want to do something kind of fun like that. So you can do that, stack them as you please. If you maybe already have one and you're thinking about a different gold color, or you want to just get the same gold color and create this look on the hand. So $899 is what they'll turn out to be. Very busy. We love classic diamond pieces, don't we? And that's what you're getting right here. A classic diamond piece, but in a high-end designer styling with all the detail the rose ring provides. We'll stay on that until we get everybody one they need, until they sell out. We are limited as to each gold color we have, so let me know if you have a favorite, and we'll help you out there. Thanks again for being with us today. We've got about 5 minutes left. We hope you have a great rest of your Labor Day Sunday. Of course, we're back tomorrow night. Can't say it enough. Don't forget about us on Mondays. You know Mondays is always called Must See Monday Markdowns. It's always a markdown show. So you can only imagine what's going to happen if we have Monday night markdowns coinciding with Labor Day weekend finale. It's going to be quite the event that I cannot have you miss out on, because if you do, you'll be kicking yourself on Tuesday. And we want to make sure, and I know a lot of people are on the go, you'll be traveling. Be safe if you're traveling home after the holiday weekend. Reminder, you can somehow, if you want, watch us on the go. If you're on a phone that's got a Wi-Fi, so you know you can check us out online. If you are on the go and you want to sneak a peek at the show for our big finale, we'd love to have you. So keep that in mind. Starts at 7 p.m. Pacific tomorrow night. That is 9 p.m. for my Central Time Zone, and that is 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure you're with us. We still have that Tanzanite pendant, the 1102. We still have the big opal that was the 243 freeform. We still have the multicolored sapphire bangle. We still have the big aqua. Any of those pieces you'd like, we are here taking your calls until we go off the air and beyond, because the rose ring has got our lines locked up again. So $8.99 for a rose ring. Take as many as you need. White, yellow, rose, great for gifting as well, because this looks oh so, you know the designer. I don't need to tell you, right? Do I even need to hint at it? There's a big designer who has really, this is one of their greatest looks. We have done it with, again, an upgrade of diamonds. We have roses happening. Yes, we do. Everybody, you got a rose gold. Thank you. Yeah, I just had somebody take one of each. They're getting one of each color of gold. Is that what you're doing too? Rose ring? What color? A rose gold rose. No, never mind. Wait a minute. 3 stone rings going out still. Rose rings going out over here. Love it. Jason, you taking a rose? Taking a rose ring. What color are we getting? White, yellow, rose. You got 3 choices, or take them all. $8.99 a piece. That is the way to go. It's been fun, everybody. Sunday's about to wrap up. Once again, we have backed up calls, so bear with us. Let me try on the white gold. So I had the yellow gold on first. Let me show you the white gold here on the hand, then we'll show you the rose gold. And most people are just going to wear it just like that. Think of how great this would be over here, over here. Also, you can, there's a little elevation to it, so if you just want to add, instead of just a plain gold band, you want to have a little diamond surrounding it, kind of like a little floral bed of diamonds. You could do a wonder ring or a band ring. Even the 74 pointer we had earlier today would line up next to it. You can stack, you can build, you can make it your own day by day. This ring is elevated, so it works well for that. So it's great for stacking. Here's the rose gold option on the hand. It is a teeny tiny little size. So unfortunately, that one's not going to go over the knuckle, but that's what rose gold looks like on me. It's very, again, almost looks like pink diamonds because of the pink gold behind all that diamond pave you have. So $8.99 is what they turn out to be. Again, you're watching the countdown of our show. That is going to be it, guys. The countdown is on. We have 2.5 minutes left in the big Sunday. Don't forget, we're still available. Once we go off TV, we're still all here. So we are reachable at the same phone number, 626-626-8700. You know how to reach us. You can still call. I hope you will, because things are selling out. Don't wait till tomorrow. Well, we're not here tomorrow. It's a holiday. So we're not here during the day like you usually call in the following day and buy all the stuff. No, we're not here tomorrow to do that. So remember, you've got a chance today in the next few minutes to take what you love. Tomorrow, we're not here in during the day. It's a big holiday, Labor Day weekend, so TVON is closed until the show kicks off at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So this is when you shop the deals. Shop them now before they're gone anyways. Urgency, it's important here because obviously there's not a lot of quantity on these rose rings, and we want to make sure you get your favorite color of gold. So shop them early and often. Remember, tomorrow night's our big finale. The $100 off will continue. It's amazing. So we've saved a lot of really cool pieces and ideas for tomorrow night. So we hope to see y'all then. Again, if you are on the go this weekend, travel safely, please. And just be extra safe and have a good rest of the holiday weekend. If we don't see you, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night for the big finale at 7 o'clock Pacific time. Again, 10 p.m. Eastern, 3 big hours. It will wrap up this big Labor Day weekend 2023. So hope to see y'all then. And again, keep calling because we're here for a few more minutes after we go off the air. So we'll be here for a couple minutes. Phone number stays the same. So if there's anything you're thinking about from this 3 hours or from even yesterday or today, we're here to help you out, tell you if it's still available, get you hooked up so we can send it out to you on Tuesday. So have a great rest of your Sunday. Thanks again so much for being a part of our show. Any questions, requests before we go? Anything else? I know our rose rings are still popular, so we're keeping those going. 50 seconds remain. Thanks again, and don't forget to join us tomorrow night. Not here during the day, but we're here during the evening hours, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 Central, 10 p.m. Eastern. I know we have a lot of new shoppers, so I'm reminding you of our schedule. We go from daytime on the weekends to evening hours on the week nights, which is Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'll see you guys then. We'll see you tomorrow. Big finale. Don't miss it. Happy Labor Day weekend again, one and all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Keep calling. That phone number is the same. We want to help you out. Do not wait. Even 10 minutes from now, the phone lines shut down. So you got to call in the next couple minutes. Even a couple hours from now, our phone lines are not open. So we'll help you out right away. Give us a call. We'll help you with anything. $100 off. Take it and use it to your advantage. Thanks so much again. Happy Sunday to one and all. From all of us at TVON, we thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for shopping. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a good rest of your Sunday. We'll see you tomorrow night.